Yeah, I mean, didn't you have it was over 100 last year?
110.
110. Do you think it had anything to do with the summer or being attached to it? You know what I mean? Because, but I think after this year, when everybody sees how maybe it grows.
I think a lot of it last year was a lot more of the local amateurs that jumped in it last year, where they didn't do it this year.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to grow. It's got to grow next year. I mean, I think.
I would hope so. I hope it goes the other way.
I mean, is it gonna? I mean, and hopefully they won't. These players won't say, "Well, I'm gonna go to Philippines." You know, maybe they'll learn their lesson from this last fiasco. I mean, why would it's expensive to wait less for Shane to come here than go to the Philippines?
Yeah, but when you got $30,000 first prize and he's playing as good as he's playing right now, you got to take a shot at it.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's not costing him to go over there; it's costing the sponsors to go over there.
Yeah.
And he's still gonna make money over there.
Yeah.
Enough action over there to keep him busy. But numbers-wise, pro-wise, I think there's a good assortment of them here. So I think a lot of them came this year.
Yeah.
I just think a lot of the amateurs did jump in as other things. That's what I think next year do the price 125 for the pros, and then jump to 75 or something like that for amateurs.
I think that's a way to do it because they're more liable. They're going to jump in.
Right, and I jumped the price. They were 115 last year. We jumped it to 125.
So he says you're playing 98.
Another 2 point for the cheers will be
I got a bang
Yeah, I mean, I love coming out for it. I think it's a great event. I think a lot of people are really lucky to have you doing it. Not just players, but fans, everybody. I think it's really an awesome thing. That's why I hope it really blows up. Full fields every year. Then it works.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
You fill up, and it's like cool.
I mean, the whole point of it is it's not a problem getting the pros here and doing. If I wanted to really do a 64 field and fill it all with pros, it could be done.
Yeah.
But it's to also help the amateur guys around here and get them more involved in it. When do they get to play these guys? Ever,
Yeah, that's true.
And it helps with the money too. It helps with bringing in more money in the prize fund.
Now you did okay getting sponsors for the event.
Yeah. So
this is a pretty decent area, I imagine, for that. Because certain forums don't have anything going on around it, where they can maybe go to some decent businesses. That's one thing I realized, man. Where I don't think a lot of the places in Phoenix really go out there and scout, because there are businesses out there who might.
Oh yeah. But you have to have something. You have to have something to sell them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You got they just don't throw money out the window.
No. Yeah, they're not going to do some little BS tournament.
Exactly.
I mean, you gotta.
There's got to be something in it for them. There's got to be a reason.
Yeah.
And in a pool right now, that's a hard reason to come up with. It's a hard thing to do. I mean, in the business world, nobody knows who Shane Van Boening is.
That's what I think.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, he could go into most bars that are playing league pool. They don't even know who he is.
Nope.
And they play pool. They don't even know who he is. Like, who's this guy?
Oh yeah, that's a funny comment because the reality is, you could have Shane go up to an APA Vegas event, and I guarantee 90% of them wouldn't know him.
No.
But that's the disconnect. That's the disconnect between the amateur players and the pro players.
But the players,
huge disconnect.
Yeah, the players think everybody does it. The players like, man, all the pro players know who I am. They know, like, Minnesota Bats, Jeanette Lee, Oh, Black Widow, yeah, she's the best.
She's on TV.
Yeah.
It's all about marketing too.
Yeah, that's true. She's very good at it. Pretty smart. She's doing good. You know?
So the mic's been working out better this year?
Yeah, this is a new mic setup. This was a setup that I was waiting on last year, and it didn't arrive in the mail before it came. And, you know?
So not to hear it.
Yeah. That was terrible. But this has been real smooth. And
Good.
I mean, like, once in a while, you know, I'll have a problem with, like, the signal, but I got it set down at a low setting, and it's been okay. At night, maybe things will happen. You know, maybe next year we'll take the time to, you know, get the cables or something, you know, if you have to. You know, we're just like, you know, block everybody out. Just have it dedicated to us for the days, you know what I mean? But I mean, otherwise, it's been good. I haven't had a ton of trouble. So.
Or just doing two cameras, two different tables.
Yeah.
It's a test. It's something to try.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Something different.
I've never really seen anybody, you know, I mean, you're going to have issues with live streams. It's just going to happen. There's just so many variables, you know?
I haven't heard if he's been having issues today. No, you're right. When you're streaming, you're on the computer right next to it. So,
You know, I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to surf the web and do anything. You know, if I want to go check shit, I do it at night, you know, real quick.
There you go. There you go.
I mean, less shit I'm doing on these computers, but.
So maybe, okay.
Seems like Frank shirts are getting kind of popular. I don't know, you know. I see a lot of people wearing them. I don't know if he's giving them away or what. You know?
Whatever it is, it's working hard.
Yeah, right? Yeah, that's cool. I'll talk to you later. What's the Wi-Fi password? Walnut?
48. Shot was good.
Oh, yeah. That's sweet.
Hit that.
Gonna need a good shot from here. I still, you know, Scott told me that he gave John 10-5 in Reno. Like, did you play him when he was like dead or something? Like,
It's a tough match. It's not easy.
not for either.
That's why that's why I've been pushing John to do it. I've been taking half of it every time just to get something going. It's not. It's. I mean, he's on the board both times.
Yeah.
He was on the door last night and made 2-3 critical mistakes that cost him the game.
I mean, when people hear that, they're like, no way. You know, like he's giving it to him, but I don't know if necessarily if it's like a, you know, I don't think it favors anybody really. I mean, back out to run 10 balls and this is done. I like running 5 balls, but it's on this
Right. But the one thing it does do is it makes him create the break that he has to, because being 10-5, you're not putting any balls out in the spot. So you have to break open to get that 10 and out. And when he does that and he misses, John's saying ding, 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 ding. Exactly. And that's where the rub is. You know, and if he starts going higher than that, like John was talking about, well, maybe we go, maybe I should start looking at 11-5 or 12-6 or do something to get up higher. And I go, no, because then he doesn't have to break them. So he can chip off, put those balls back up, and he's chipping till it's out. This way now he has to have those balls up on that table. He's got to open them up. And John, he looks like he's senile, but the man does shoot some good shots. He's not a dummy. He's not a dummy. Yeah. Filipino backstroke. I don't know if he's on 2 though, because I thought he hit the 4 on that when he was behind the 5. So.
I was like, hey, you can't.
Yeah. He's actually mismade that ball too. Scary. Louis all over the place. Must be that sushi you ate.
You been out gardening, man? You got some color up here on top of your head.
Yeah.
Beach for Disneyland? What'd you do?
You know what? Camping up in Santa Cruz, that's what we did.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That nice, bright sunshine.
It was nice up there, too. That's when it hit like 70, 75, and it was like that little stretch right there.
We go there as much as to watch them. So.
That's a good thing, like, sometimes you run like they're there, and they come up like a time, you know?
Yeah. It's kind of cool, you know?
What? You giving your shorts away again?
Yeah, right.
Giving him one.
What are we doing?
Doing whatever he
Yeah, we do.
random.
We did a random drawing last night. We'll do one later. So pretty cool.
Oh, on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him that's a good idea. You know what I wanted to do? Kentucky had a Sean he wanted to raffle off. And I said, why don't you do the 5-day raffle on 5 days and raffle tickets in here too, and combine it all together.
Put a picture right up on the screen.
I know.
I
told him to do that on Wednesday. And
you know how many tickets you might sell if you had unlimited tickets?
No. That's what I did with a talking stick a couple years ago. I put a $2 ticket. That's it. Yeah. No discounts or nothing. We hit like $1,600 with that.
Gus Priscilla to table 4, run the clock. Gus to table 4, run the clock.
On the clock. Can you imagine that, Gus? On the clock. I'm going to go slow. Who won up there last weekend? You had one puck up there last weekend, right?
Oh boy, I think Mitch might have won it.
What's Mitch doing here? I thought that's pretty beauty down here too.
Man, you know, I was like, hey, dude, you know, because he was kind of showing my phones. I said, hey, you know, I said, if you want to stay with me, stay with me, you know, because he was just like, so now all he's gonna do is pay his, airfare or maybe hitch a ride, maybe his entry. And I was even, me and Jimmy were even talking about putting him in his entries. So now he probably could hitch the ride with these guys. You know what I mean? That would be competitive. To me, I think it's just, that's just stupid.
All right, guys, it's 1-0. Corey Deuel over Santos Sambajon. They had 87 players for this tournament. 87, right, Chris? 87. Yep. You're welcome. Pretty good match we got here between these two players. Earlier we had Francisco and Rodney. Francisco won 8-2. We're gonna have lots of good matches for you this weekend, so stay tuned in. Ton of champions here. The PayPal, if you want to donate to On the Rails, right up in the chat header. I appreciate all the support. Thanks.
That's what my next move is to have this laptop for almost 3 years. I'm going to buy a new laptop, but it's tough to find the new ones now.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like, well, how am I going to do that? I'm not going through no converter box. You know, I went that route. So I'm like, well, I mean, I guess.
Can you have one added?
That's what I was thinking. You know, maybe I can get one that goes into the Express, you know, slides in and has firewire port, you know. So I think that's my next move is to do that. But not cheap. Like when I bought this one, you know, 2.5 years ago, whatever, it was $15.
Well, you should be with Dell. The way Dell is with Dell, the way they do their stuff, you should be able to actually order one.
Yeah, maybe.
You might be able to get it through that way.
With a firewire built in.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Because they do. That's one thing they do real well with their company is they
you can
customize your shit.
Because that's, I mean, they got that new, you know, they got that i7 processor that's been out for about 2 years, but it's pretty sick.
The whole world, everything's going. The whole world's going. It's going.
Everybody, you see these guys, old guys, they've got iPhones.
Yeah.
They're like Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah.
You're like, what? Where? How'd this happen? You know, it's weird. You know. I'm like Jimmy. He's like, hey man, I'm watching all these cameras on my phone.
I've had my iPhone for 2 years and just realized a week and a half ago I have a voice activation on it. I accidentally hit a button. I was like, what the hell is that? It's got voice activation. I started laughing. I was like, I had this thing 2 years. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, like me. I mean, I'll take a picture of my phone once in a while, but I'll just call and text, and I don't really do too much of that. I don't know. If I want to go online, I go on my computer real quick and bang everything out. Get away from it.
And then the whole world right now all going wireless with everything. You know? TV's wireless. Now Comcast, Fox is wireless. Everything's wireless.
See, that's what I'm looking for eventually. Is maybe there'll be a way to have like a box, a receiver that plugs in your computer. And then you can plug it into your cameras or whatever, maybe HDMI output that like sends a wireless signal to you. So now I can put the camera here if I want. You know, no more cables and shit. You know?
I'm sure it exists. I'm sure there's something out there.
Probably
It's expensive.
Yeah, very expensive. But you know, all that shit comes down in price. Within a couple of years, you know, you'll be surprised. I think you'll see like some really good shit when it comes to streaming. It's getting better. It came a long way in the past 4 or 5 years. When I did it 4 years ago, I look back at my old shit, I'm like, wow. And I'm sure, like, if I'm still doing it 4 years from now, I'll look back at this stuff and be like, wow, you know, what do you think?
Yeah.
It's just gonna keep getting better. But yeah, when I bought this one, it was about like $1,500. That's a lot of money. I mean,
Nowadays.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Yeah. But you know, to get the top of the line ones, they're running like $1,500, $3,000. Yeah. They're still up there. But you can go to Walmart and get like, you know, laptops for $500. I know, like pretty decent. But
mine was like $4.99, HDMI inputs, everything.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Because they just come and, you know.
The only thing I don't like about computers nowadays on laptops, computers is you got to load everything now. But it used to be you didn't have to do that. Everything was loaded for you. It's only pain in the butt. So yeah, the computers are cheap. The laptops are $499. By the time you add all the stuff that you want in it, they end up going up more than they were anyway.
Give me a job.
But it was just a selling point for them to sell them cheaper.
Yeah.
Because once you bought it, now it's like,
Yeah, I need
I have
this
to put
program. I
it.
need it.
Yeah.
I think we're trying to find one with it's got to have a FireWire or find a really good HDMI input box that plugs into the USB port. The out would be a box, HDMI in. Then I'll run it straight from the camera
I got a lot
in.
of traits.
And it might be like really good. But you got to try it, you know. You might have to blow a few hundred to try it, you know. Or go to Fry's Electronics and maybe you can try it. And
Try it and take it back.
That's doofus.
Play that set last week. You got $100. I don't think before. Trace 200. I get Jimmy 200. I get that's on my book. How do you like that? Yeah. Did we go? Nice guy. I set for 0. That's Trace. I get 200. I get Jimmy 200. I get oh my God. I really should.
You should have. I wouldn't have cared about it.
But let's double it up then.
That's last one. Hit the door. Kenny's not. And up on the top. Text Gus and call him. Try to tell him.
Yeah, they don't do that shit either. They don't go for it.
No,
You know?
anytime.
Yeah, he ain't gonna go for that. No. He ain't getting away with that.
Play the game.
It took so long. It takes so long to shoot, man. He's a slow shooter, Gus.
You want to take a break? Let me know.
Kills.
Pretty jump in. I really haven't. I never got to see him going.
Is it still on?
Yeah, I got 20. Yeah, he's on this girl. He says he wishes he could be here. Anyways, thanks for doing that, Scott.
No problem, bro. Thank you, Jeff. Listen, you got his address?
I do.
Can you write it down?
It's on faces. I will. I'll write it down.
Hey, what do I do if I want to mail it a letter? I can just mail it like in my
Mail
mail.
it to you. It's got to be exact enough. If you get it wrong, they'll ship it back
Okay,
to you.
can you write it down exactly how I need to write it down? Thanks, man.
I'll have it to you like today.
That's fine.
Because usually we go to the post office and we get, you have to get postal money order to get it send the money. So the way they accept it.
Postal money?
It's a postal money order, sir. Stand in line at the post office, get it, whatever it's going to be. And then we have to fill out the information exactly. We can set up 3 pictures. Just the graphic.
You can send me boots?
Good. Yeah, nothing too graphic.
No.
I've seen them in several pictures already. Get a kick out of it.
Is
it 2.5 per year?
4.5.
Yeah, depends on what we gave her. So he's getting his college degree right now. That's what he's working on.
Really?
Good. Quit smoking. 2 years ago he had to. He said he feels better because of that. He can breathe.
Tony's getting his college degree?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, he's got nothing but time right now. I told him he's going to smoke. He's going to water weight on.
Is a college degree in the joint just about as good as a college degree in Yeah.
It's a certificate. It's a degree, yeah, you get it. It doesn't cost him any money to get it.
That's great.
We might will take advantage. Some guys pay 20 grand to go to school to get a piece of paper that says I got a BA in psychology or whatever the fuck it is.
For sure.
So now,
What's it in?
business administration.
That's great.
Yeah, I think making the best use of his time is smart. I don't know why it took 2 years to figure that out.
Has he been in any trouble?
He lost some money playing cards. He was down like $600. They got a pool table there, 4x8. He's been playing one pocket on it. Spot these guys 8 $5 to $2 a game. He beat a guy on the line $40. Playing $2 a Now they respect him because of that. They have a new outlook on it. Now he's about to get moved, so he's pissed off because
He's already
just
made
got
all this.
familiar. Yeah, he got tight with everybody around him, and everybody respects him. Now they're going to move him. So he's not looking for that long. Diamond was just on the table. Greg sold the office at 4.5 by 9. The prison said, no, if you're going to send us one table, you have to send us 8 tables because there's 8 cell phones. About 100 prisoners in each one. You can't play favoritism just because this guy is actually special. Pretty lame. They're going to give him a free guy and set it up everything. But not going to happen. They plays on a piece of shit board right here.
Wow.
Yeah.
No Q either, huh? Can he?
Perfect house view. Bad. Screw on sit.
I wonder how he might play like burning hell when he comes out and gets even Q. Right?
At least he's able to hit.
On a 4x8.
He's in there playing on a 4x8 with He might play like burning
He might.
I know one guy.
He might start something new. He might do some one pocket on that. He might start a whole
Yeah, I
new
appreciate
thing,
you guys
one pocket
tuning
on
in. You're
4x8.
watching Corridor versus Sambajon.
I played it all the time.
10,000 out of 10 ball from California Billiard Club, Mountain View, California. Great tournament here, great players. We're going to have great matches all day. Thanks for stopping by and tuning in.
That's crazy.
One pocket on a 6x12?
The beauty about the 6x12 is you need long
It's a damn 90s strip, man.
No, I mean, shooting the side pockets are long shots.
It's not big 6x12 release like
I take 10%.
what you say about 10?
I would take it. I'm going to play it. Ronnie Allen? You playing these old men that can't walk.
This is winner side or loser side action?
It's winter side, buddy.
Nice. Gotta tell you what, I was watching Corey play Corey Harper. Corey Harper had him on on the ropes, man.
Yeah.
Corey just didn't
That's what I
finish.
heard.
He had
I
him
heard he was
7-6.
up.
Then he had him case game and dogged it twice against him, and I was like, man. Wow. So Corey was in almost like give up stroke mode. I was surprised. Corey Deuel.
Yeah.
He just looks a little tired this morning.
Yeah. Sanders is up 2-1. It's a race to 8.
I got you.
I'm going to probably go outside and get some fresh air if you want
I
to
think
take
you
over.
should. Yeah, I will.
free.
I'll jump on this. That's the
Yeah.
right there.
About 350 almost watching.
Cool.
Not bad.
All right, each side matchup now for table
All right, guys. This is Jeff Gregory hanging out with you.
and Deuel. Dominguez and Deuel, Oklahoma, table number 4.
Pull Stream Junkie. John Henderson played a race to 4 for a nickel last night with Scott Frost. And the spot was 10-5. John was pretty excited about getting that spot, but he lost 4-2. Last game, Scott ran 10. Scott plays good. Santos is playing Corey Deuel. Santos is up 2-1. Just so you guys know, first place in this tournament here is $5,200 plus a U.S. Open spot at the Riviera in Vegas. Second place is $3,700. Third place is $2,300. Fourth place is $1,500. Fifth through sixth is $1,000. Seventh and eighth is $700. Ninth through 12th is $500. 13th through 16th is $350. On the table next to me, we got Stan Tarango playing Louis Ulrich from San Diego. Louis is up 6-5 at the moment. On the other side of the room, we got Jeremy Sausset playing Brandon Schuff. There's about 120 people in my way, so it's hard to see exactly who's playing who on the other side of the room, but there's a lot of people here right now. This place is swelling up. Louis and Stan, I think, is a loser side match. This here is a winner side match between Corey and Santos. These guys are playing on really tight 4-inch pockets. Even John Schmidt was making a comment earlier that these pockets are super tight. Awesome for playing one pocket on, but man, tough for playing some 10-ball. Not seeing a lot of guys run racks. They're charging $10 a head to get in the door. They're adding $14,000 to this tournament, so basically $10 a head. Few hundred people a day. You guys can do the math. But the food here is pretty good. Got great cheeseburgers, great Asian food dishes, good breakfast served all day. The owner is actually a pool player, so if you need action, just ask Chris, the owner. He'll play somebody. Looks like Corey just took a break to go to the bathroom. Corey asked me if he'd show me the payout sheet. I handed it to him. I think I just got him excited. $5,200 to buy anybody a new pair of shoes. Well, huh? Yeah. People asking questions from all over the country. I'm not sure about all the sponsors, but we'll find that out a little bit later on for you. They also have reserved seating for some of the VIPs around here. Corey's back at the table. That ball skidded on him there. Second time I've actually heard somebody mention it. I just happened to hear somebody mention it. I was like, yeah, now they can say that. I can hear it. Yeah. Thanks for sharing. There was 4,000 added in the one pocket tournament and 10,000 added in the 10-ball tournament. I don't know about you guys out there, but Santos, I've seen him play in California for the last 15 years. It seems like every time I see Santos, he has a different cue. But this cue he's playing with, he's had for at least 2 years. And I'm pretty sure it's a Pat Deviney. Yeah, Pat Deviney cue, I'm pretty sure it's what it is. Full splice. I actually got a chance to hit a ball with it. It's a nice, nice cue. And nice looking, too. And Santos must be doing good things because he's held onto it and hasn't sold it yet. That's always a good sign. Ouch.
Two matchups to call. First will be for table 22. It will be Ryan Handicap and Deuel. And on table number 6, it will be Josh Ulrich and Rodney Morris. Josh and Rodney on 6. Ryan and Deuel on 22. And again, you got a few extra minutes to get over there.
Serious? What, he took off?
He said he wanted to go to San Francisco. They were talking about that yesterday. He wanted to take her to the city. It's beautiful right now, man. Nice, perfect weather.
You know, I never liked it inside Frisco. I just had a hard time getting around. That's probably why.
You must like driving fast.
I do.
You gotta enjoy the sights, man. There's a lot of history in
yeah,
that town.
because there's a lot of cars.
A lot of cars is right. I was up there.
I heard what are they doing? They're closing down the Golden Gate Bridge?
Well, they're making a new bridge, bigger, better bridge. Not the Golden.
I saw it on the
Bay
news.
Bridge, the Bay Bridge.
The Bay Bridge. 3 years? 3 years?
They've been working on it for almost 2 already. They're almost.
I thought 3 more years or something?
They're almost done with it.
Oh, are they?
Another less than a year, I'd say. Last summer I was in San Francisco. I took my girl out there to hang out for the day. We stayed at this hotel called the Mark Hopkins Hotel. It's right in the middle of the city. We're up on like the 30th floor. We woke up in the morning and we look out the window and there's fog all around us and we were up above the fog. It's such a surreal feeling to be
Cool
up above
looking,
it and looking
huh?
down. It's like, what the hell? We got to kick back and have breakfast up on the balcony and just watch the fog burn off.
Oh, man.
Sweet.
That is sweet.
Top of the bridge is just sticking through like
Yeah.
a straw and a drink. It's pretty cool, man.
Oh, wow. That would be cool.
It's
I'll
almost
tell you
like
what, it is beautiful. It's
Yeah,
so
it is.
beautiful there.
It is.
But that would be real cool.
But if you like driving fast, you got to drive from San Francisco to Santa Rosa.
Is it nice? What,
Scenic.
is there a drive along the ocean?
It's Highway 1.
Highway
The
1?
best drive is to go from San Francisco to Santa Cruz on Highway 1. It's a coastal route, 85-mile drive. Take you about an hour and a half. Some of the pins are hairpins overlooking the cliffs. 300-foot drop-offs. It's insane, man.
One of the nicest drives in the world, right?
Absolutely. One of the most scenic highways in the world.
How far is that from here, that drive? How far would I have to go to start that drive?
Santa Cruz from here is 40 minutes. You can drive all the way to San Francisco. It'll take you an hour and a half. And San Francisco to here is 45 minutes. So it's a 3-hour tour.
And it would be well worth it, huh?
If it's sunny outside, absolutely, man. Yeah, well, Big Sur south of where we're at. Santa Cruz is just sweet, man. Santa Cruz is where they have nude beaches year-round.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, they do. They have all kinds of oddities in Santa Cruz, man. It's definitely a trip. I lived there for 12 years. I know it well. I had a guy who went to one of my auctions and bought a motorhome for $150. He towed it to Santa Cruz. He parked it on the side of the west side of Santa Cruz, and he put it for rent side on it. $350 a month. He rented it out for 6 months. Paid for itself. Never even registered the vehicle.
This is table number 13.
kidding.
Schmidt and Dave Hemlock.
He was making guaranteed money. It was pretty ingenious, I thought.
Did he
Now-
put it on his property, or where did he have it sit?
It was on a guy he owned about 20 acres right on the property, like right on the west side of Santa Cruz. Every time I see him, he's always asking me, "You got any more fifth wheels or motorhomes for sale?" Not yet.
Wow, that is ingenious, huh?
I thought so. Yeah, Pismo Beach is nice too. Yeah, there's a pool hall in Santa Cruz called Fast Eddie's. That's where Diego's from, Diego Vidal, and several other players. Well, the score here is now 2-2. Yeah, Santa Cruz. Richard Cady is the owner. He's got a son named Randy Cady that plays pretty good too. Also the home of Al Markowski.
Nice shot there.
That was a good shot.
What's he playing? Does a 4 go by the 5? I didn't even play.
He's playing a combination.
He's got to play a bank now.
I've only seen a couple people break and run out on this table playing 10 ball. A couple, like 2 racks in a row. Bustamante did.
Oh, it's
Not a lot of guys are breaking and running out.
These tables are tough to break and run out on.
Even Schmidt was saying earlier that these tables are really almost too tight for 10 ball.
Yeah, he was complaining. Several people I've heard, you know, they are pretty tough.
Yeah.
There's not really an easy shot, period, you know.
Sure.
You've got to really concentrate on. Huh?
Corey Deuel just banked in the 4 ball. And Santos reminded Corey this is call shot. He told him to continue, but Corey didn't actually call the bank shot. Might have been a reminder. Either way, Corey's still shooting it. That might have been a mistake on Santos' part, because now Corey has a look in his eye. He's pretty serious here about this game. Might have woke him up.
Yeah, you're right. That, you know, if somebody does that to me.
You might get a little heater, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It might give you a little extra inspiration. You know, that's not a good move. Why? I mean, you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
I don't believe that you're supposed to do that. You know, they're two professional. Petty. They're professional players. It's pretty obvious that the guy's banking the ball back there. You know, that'd be different if you had like a triple combo or a billiard or something like that. But,
Or a 2-railer.
Yeah, but I mean, what do you think he's doing there? Playing safe,
Yeah.
You know, or playing a bank combo? No.
Well, as expected, Corey gets out. It's going to be 3-2 here, and he's breaking. This is a race to 8 on both sides.
We got to give old Lenny a big thanks again. He's a good dude, setting all this up, coming down here for no money, doing all this stuff. Good guy.
No matter what Jimmy says about it.
No matter what.
Speaking of Jimmy, whatever happened to Jimmy Mendoza? Is that his name?
Yeah, he doesn't play anymore.
Stop playing. Would he get a girlfriend?
No, he actually started riding. He's actually rides mountain bikes like, I don't know, that's just a hobby of his, trail riding. He does that like full time now, pretty much.
Interesting.
He's got a real good job, you know, so he does that and rides bikes. And He pretty much gave pool up. He's one of them guys that can't stand to lose. So
There's several guys like that, I know.
you know, nobody likes to lose. I hate it just as much as the next guy, but he
Part of the game,
can't
man.
he can't stand to lose and come back and play. So
I see.
he just gave it up.
That's too bad. Sorry you guys lost another player from Arizona.
Yeah.
I've actually never been to Arizona playing pool, but from what I hear, there's a lot of pool players there.
It seems to be like there's a lot more than there are anywhere in this, you know, and I'm not knocking California, but it's so much more spread out, possibly that's one of the reasons, but we have a lot of players in one area, you know. It's pretty neat. Look at this ball rolling back in.
Yeah, I saw that. Drifted a bit.
You know, we got probably 21 pocket players that can really play. They can play pretty good, you know.
Yeah, I remember Bobby Emmons came out here for a while, and he was tearing everybody up.
There's 10 guys like him, easy.
Wow.
Easy.
10 he was a
guys
killer,
like
man.
him.
He's got a killer instinct that's pretty awesome. He's a very intimidating player to play.
Yeah.
I think he got some of that from you, Scott.
Yeah, I don't know. He grew up watching me play, you know. He did grow up watching me play, but he's got his own style. He is fearless, you know. He's
give him that.
fearless.
So Colby's seems to be the place you guys play at most of the time, is that right?
Yeah, that's pretty much my best friend Jimmy. He and Lenny and I were talking about is the owner, and
Nice.
I've been the house pro there since I first moved there 10 years ago, and
Well, I know
pretty
Lenny's
much like home.
done a great job filming those videos.
Yeah, Lenny's really
He's got some skills, man.
He sure does. He edited that commercial that he did. He did
saw
that all.
that.
He did all that in one day. You know, I mean, it's one day. One day he did all that. You know, it's not like a professional Geico commercial, but he did a pretty good job. If you ask me, I was real pleased with it.
Yeah, I was checking that out online yesterday. People were talking about it. Matter of fact, Doug Will was talking about that.
Do people enjoy it or no?
Yeah, no, they enjoyed it. He's got a good choice of music too.
Yeah,
Picks a
on
good
the
song.
Power One Pocket trailer, he picked a good choice, and then he picked a good choice there too.
Looks like Corey's catching a groove here and starting to run out.
Yeah, you don't want to wake this guy up, that's for sure.
Yeah. I remember I was looking through some old issues of Billiards Digest from back in the early 2000s, and Corey Deuel had a.
Spoke too soon.
Oh, he did. He came up real short in that ball.
He's chopping this.
There was an article about Corey Deuel, how he
better call it.
He tried to cut it in, and
And he did.
wow.
And he caught the
got a
titty
nice
and came
roll,
back.
too. Santos is looking around the room with his eyes popping out of his head.
That was a pretty strong cut shot, huh?
Ah, yeah.
He
Slow roll it.
hit the top side of the pocket too. He overcut it. Pretty nice. Oh boy, he butchered that.
Well,
I know that feeling.
yeah, that pocket's giving everybody fits.
Yeah. I don't know, you know, I'm playing on these tables right behind us, Jeff, like table 10 and 9 and all those. They don't seem, for some reason, and Chris, the owner, tells me they're the exact same size.
Well, the thing is,
For some reason, this table plays tighter.
the rails are newer on this table than those tables over there.
Oh, is that what it is?
Those front 8 tables there, Efren and Nesta redid the rails roughly 8 years ago.
Oh,
And
that's
these
what it
rails
is,
are less
huh?
than 2 years old,
That's what it is.
guaranteed.
Wow.
For the very first
All right.
Scott tournament, they
I know I'm not crazy then.
No, you're right. You got a good feel for the game still.
Yeah.
No, but you're right. These are more stiff.
Yeah. They're
forgiving.
firm. They're real firm.
Yeah.
And you know, I guess when you have firmer rails, when you're messing around the pockets, then that's going to give it a tendency to come out more too. You know, the ball. 3-3.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Bustamante won the one pocket. He beat me Hill, and then I had to play John Schmidt, and John Schmidt won the lag. I never did break his serve. He beat me Hill. The Hill game, I actually owed 9 balls, and I come back to where we each had 3, and I'm running out, and I caught a pretty bad roll.
You know, I was watching that match. I was commentating it. It looks like you stacked up all the coins and said, "Let me move this house." You moved the house over, And then you went back and you got on down on the 10 ball. It looks like instead of stepping into the shot, you just squatted down and shot the 10 and missed it. I was even watching how you were.
Well, I'm not talking about that. I had a chance to run all the balls, and I grazed a ball. I made the shot.
That's right.
I made the shot.
Yeah, that's right. You came
I didn't
2 rounds
miss
up
any
and hit a
balls.
4 ball.
Yeah.
There was 1 ball you missed a 10 ball. If you go back in the archive and see it, because you had a chance to run balls, but that 1 10 ball you left in the jaws. You just hung it up.
Okay.
I tell you
But
what,
it would have been a sweet game to win, only 9 balls, because I was in a trap from the very beginning, you know.
people were taking odds of the money on that game.
I bet they were.
They were. When John had 4, you had -9.
People were trying to bet on me?
People were trying to bet on you, trying to get odds.
Yeah. I didn't want to bet on me.
Somebody offered 3 to 2. One guy wanted 3 to 1.
I just didn't feel right all day yesterday. But, and like I said, I've told people on the stream too, and I'm not making excuses for myself, but for a tournament my style, I have to change my complete game in a tournament, because when I'm gambling, that's why I pretty much dominate everybody when I'm gambling, because I get real loose and I don't have to think twice. In a tournament, you can't take risks that I can take gambling, because if I make a mistake, I don't get another chance. And on top of that, the pressure of everybody watching me, and it looks like something I tried doesn't work out. It looks like I'm a complete goose. So
That makes sense.
So it's really difficult for me to play tournaments. I don't know how I've even won the titles I've won, because I feel like I play terrible when I'm playing tournaments. I'm very tight. I hate it.
When you play a big match or a money match, do you do any stretching? Do you just get up there and start hitting balls?
I'm just pretty natural. I don't
Because
do
you get
anything.
down the ball real good and your cue's always level. And I notice a lot of guys who just jump up there. Sometimes you can tell they're stiff.
Yeah, I'm wondering how much longer I'm going to be able to get down on the ball like that. I'm 36 now.
You're 36?
Yeah. I'm still fine. I don't
You're
have
in
any
your prime
issues.
still, man.
Yeah, I guess I am.
You still got several good years left.
I feel like I've been rode hard and put away wet, though. I've been in the business too long, if you ask me. 20 years I've been playing, pretty much.
How'd you start playing pool, Scott?
My bus stop for high school was in the parking lot of a pool room. My friend talked me into sneaking in one day. I was 17.
Nice. What city
I
was
went
that
in Des Moines, Iowa. I had $22 on me. I went in, and we're sitting next to the jukebox, and the guy says, "Hey, you want to play a game for $2?" And I didn't even know the rules. He's telling me as we played. About 20 minutes later, I had $0. He beat me out of my $22.
Beat you out of your lunch money?
Yeah, beat me out of $22. I was 17. I thought that was like, $1 million.
Right.
So I was pretty hot.
You're pretty pissed off
Pretty
when you
hot.
go back and get it.
So of course the next day I got to go to the bus stop, and that was it. I went back and back and back until I could beat the guy that beat me, and I ended up becoming gambling partners with the guy that beat me. He actually was a top player in our town.
Nice.
Pretty funny story.
That's a great story, man.
But I had a big scholarship for basketball, and I lost that because I fell in love with pool. I can't believe it. I was into sports so big, and I have a lot of regrets with that,
I understand.
because of I had some pretty top basketball skills at one point, but whatever. I don't have the regrets of the talent that God has given me and the championships I've won. So.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, you've made a mark on the sport, and people still talk about you all the time.
Yeah, that's great.
Especially
I
in one
appreciate
pocket
it.
game.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, it's
I
a
do.
good thing.
Let's see what Santos is doing here.
Yeah.
Enough of me.
He's going to cut this ball on the side.
Yeah, in case he's out there listening or watching, his name is Tom Mellon, good friend of mine. I gotta play. I'll talk to you guys later. See you, Jeff.
All right, Scott, good luck in your match. Scott's about to play Raj Hundal.
Table 31 is the TV arena. Thank you.
Pretty good, nice shot. Max, come have a seat for a minute, man. say a few words before you go eat some lunch. Max Eberle's in the neighborhood. He's going to have a seat and say a few words for a minute. He's holding a Zen Pull book in his hands. Actually, a couple of Zen Pull books in his hands. How's it going, Max?
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm sweating the match here. Santos is up 4-3 on Corey. It's been a seesaw battle so far the whole way.
Yeah, Santos is bearing down pretty good.
Yeah, these guys are really, it's almost like a grudge match here.
Yeah, I think so. I know.
Earlier, Corey was banking a 4-ball in the corner pocket, didn't call it, just a 1-minute bank. And Santos says, "You didn't call the shot." And Corey says, "Are you serious?" Santos says, "Go ahead, keep shooting, but next time you call it a bank." And you know, when you play at this level, you're going to go for a 1-rail bank and you hit it clean. Usually you give the guy the respect of making the shot.
Right.
But I noticed ever since that happened, these guys got a lot more serious in this match here. Also a winner's side match, so there's a little money on the line.
Interesting.
Yeah. So how's Vegas, Max?
Oh, Vegas is fun, man. It's a pretty town. It's cold up here after being in Vegas.
Oh, well, yeah, it's a desert, no doubt. It's beautiful outside right now. It's 71 degrees.
Oh, right now it's amazing. I love it up here, too.
Oh, yeah.
But Vegas is fun, man. I mean, 24 hours, you can... I live a couple miles off the Strip, so it's pretty peaceful.
I saw your picture. You got a... How do you hit that ball?
He didn't get it, but he got a lucky shot.
I come with a shot in this 2-ball here. I noticed your pool is getting full for the summertime. You showed me a picture of that. You going to be working on your tan this summer?
I'm already working on it. I went
you.
from super bright white to just dull matte white.
You went to flat finish white? There's Claudia.
Trying to look yellow. I want to be Asian.
Nice. Well, you keep hanging out in the Philippines, you might start turning Filipino, man. I know that's one of your favorite places to go.
Yeah, no, yeah, a lot of great
You've
people
been all
out
over
there.
the world in the last 10 years. You've been, I don't know how many different countries you've been in, but last year you were in Dubai, Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
Where else did you go?
Well, it's pretty much been Philippines, China. Yeah, I went to China for the first time, mainland China.
Wow, that must have been awesome.
It was cool, man. Went to Inner Mongolia for during the winter for a big tournament.
You know what you should do is take a picture of that passport.
Yeah.
See how weathered it's looking. That passport can tell some stories, I'm sure.
I'm on number 2 right now, my second passport.
You know, Trey, I want to give you some action. I don't really know Raj's game very much. I'll bet the 60.
Well, if he can just slice this 3-ball and not hit the 9-ball, he should be okay. And that's what I mean by lucky position. He kind of ended up straight in on that 2 to where he could make it and follow down.
Would you like to come 1 rail or 2 rails back out?
I like to go just
Looks like he's going 2 rails
up and down.
Bottom
Yeah. But yeah, he didn't want to even mess with the 9, so he's just going to try to spin.
Yeah, wow.
But you know what? Look what happened.
He went 2 rails.
He did, but he didn't hit it. You know what, these tables are so tight that it makes, if you think about it, then you might play a little sketchy.
Sure, yeah.
And
No, they're
got
4
me.
inches. They're stirred. I mean, and the thing about these TV tables here is these rails and these tables here are only less than 2 years old, whereas the tables on the front of the room are the exact same rails, but they're 10 years old. They're playing perfect out there. But this table plays stiffer, and with the 4-inch pockets, I see a lot of guys hanging up balls. Just because if you don't hit them clean, man, they will hang up. Even John Schmidt was making a comment earlier that these are great 1-pocket tables, but for 10-ball, nobody's really running any racks.
You know what? I kind of like that.
Is that the tight pockets?
I like it adds drama that someone might miss at any given time. It adds
That's
a whole
true.
tension to it, you know.
Only guy I've seen put a package on this table is Bustamante. I think he ran
Surprise.
a 2-pack, and that was about it. But last week they had the women's tournament here, and 56 women played in it, and they had the tables, they got worn in a little bit. So now they're playing with a little less slide. How do you think they're playing, Max?
I think they're playing great.
How are you playing, Max? How you hitting them?
Well, I'm out of the tournament, so
What? No, I'm sorry.
I
you
got
asked that question.
Dominguez.
You got the Team
First
Mexico?
Oscar and then Ernesto.
Is that right? They sandwiched you? Those guys, turkeys.
I don't think I gave it my best fight though, but I mean I fought hard, but I didn't perform great, especially against Ernesto. But you know he's good. He's a great player. Both of them, and they'll punish you if you don't play.
Yeah, those guys
Play
are
your
solid,
game.
man. You know, Ernesto used to be an old boxer.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's
Really?
ex-Gold Glover, man.
What?
Yeah,
I know
that
Perica was.
Ernesto was a boxer as well.
Really?
Yeah, he came to my house and did the table and hung out, and I got to hear the whole story. Pretty awesome.
No way.
So that guy has true grit, so to speak.
He does, man. He does.
Santos is about to go up 5-3 on Corey Deuel here. I wonder how tall Santos is here. What do you think?
5'4", maybe.
5'4", yeah, that's about right. You think
5'5".
it weighs 140 pounds?
I'd say 132.
That's an excellent estimate. Well, for a guy who weighs under 140 pounds, he can crush the balls in the break. You notice that? I don't know. I mean, he's got really good just technique.
He does have a pretty stroke.
Yeah, he does. And I was just commenting earlier, somebody asked what kind of cue he had. And he's had this cue longer than any cue I've ever seen him have. It's a Divini. It's up here. Patrick Divini. I think he's a
Patrick Divini.
He lives in the Philippines, doesn't he?
Does he?
He visits the Philippines a lot. Nine-ball TKO says he got Dominguez.
I got the old 1-2.
Cool. Yeah.
Pool stream junkie.
Yeah. Your call says Santos is 3'11". No, he's a little taller than that. Man, this guy, let's see if he makes a ball in the break here.
Double Dominguez.
Yikes.
I'm laughing, but I really don't think it's funny.
I know, man. He drove a little ways
Don't
to
piss
get
me
here.
off, people. Don't keep talking about it, because I'll get mad over here.
Don't piss off Maximilian. He will
Turn
play.
into Mad Max.
Yeah, Mad Max may come out.
Actually, I did lose my temper, like I did once in a while when I was a teenager.
Really?
Ernesto
Tell us
got
about that.
hooked me by accident. First I missed, and then he messed up and hooked me. So I tried to soft kick it, miss it by a diamond, and just like slammed the cue ball with my tip of my cue. Popped off the table. Made a big ruckus.
Well, Max, I don't think I've ever seen you really get upset or raise your voice ever in life. How do you do it?
It's
Keep it calm?
more about I'm controlling. If I have anger, I'm just controlling. I'm not letting it out. I imagine myself swinging the cue onto the corner of the table and it breaking into a million pieces.
Yeah.
Without actually doing it.
The visualization is enough for you. I think that's how you might live to be 100 years old. You might live past 100, Max. I hope you do, man.
Well, hey, man, I'm happy you're here, man. I know you went through a big surgery
Yeah,
recently.
no, it's been a rough year for me. I tell you what, man. I almost didn't make it. I just refused to die.
Hey, you got two lovely ladies at home,
Yeah.
and they don't want you to go, and you got a lot of friends too.
Yeah.
We want to see you stick around, man.
Well, thank you, Max. I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm very blessed to be here. That's for sure. Somebody named Poolstream Junkie says, "Ever go back to Ohio, Max?"
It's been a while. It's been a couple of years since I've been to Ohio. I need to get back and visit the family and friends.
He asked you if you remember Curly Moon.
Is that a person?
Poolstream Junkie, not sure who you are, but we're
Curly.
asking Max a few questions here while he's
I
kind of
kinda-
passing through.
I remember someone named Curly. Refresh my memory.
This one here.
Oh. Somebody remembers that, huh? He sucker punched me, and then he went to 8 months of court proceedings.
Man, there's some people who just don't get it out there, man, you know? Unreal. Yeah, hospitals are good places to be out of. I was in the hospital for 40 days and glad to be in a pool hall again. I'll tell you what, Santos is fighting hard for that cash, man. From what I hear, he's got a lot of mouths to feed, so he's got to play good.
Got a lot of what?
A lot of mouths to feed.
Does he?
Got a big family, I heard. He's living down in Los Angeles again, I'm pretty sure.
One Pocket Rich sitting next to me. The legend.
One Pocket Rich.
Sneaky good.
This is the first time I've ever seen Rich and Jenny come up. And Jenny was in action before Rich was in action. I don't know what happened there, but it was a true story.
I don't know. I played Gus.
Did you play Gus?
Thursday night. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I was mistaken. You know, Gus just took off on some big truck down the road. I think he went to San Francisco to hang out. He's supposed to come back tonight. So that might be a good game for you there tonight.
Yeah, I'm dying to play. I've been here for 3 days and not playing enough.
You need to get everybody's phone number and start making appointments, buddy.
Yeah.
That's how I do it now.
I need a manager, like a vegan manager. You know what?
A vegan manager.
Nice. So, this actually might be one of the first breaking rounds if he gets out here that I've seen since Bustamante was on the table.
Oh, he's got 3 balls to go. But
I like his chances. I'm going to predict he gets out here. Just so you guys know, first place in this tournament is $5,200 plus a spot in the U.S. Open at the Riviera. Second place is $3,700 plus a U.S. Open spot. Third place pays $2,300. Not bad for a $125 entry fee.
man, I didn't even get the bottom cash, did I?
Max, there's still cash in the room. All you got to do is escape out the door with the money in your pocket. So I hope you get a nice big lunch, and maybe later on we can find you a game. I got somebody in mind, by the way.
Okay. Luckily, my car is fuel efficient.
Yes.
Car that you sold me.
Matter of fact, I saw the old Honda, man. You are ready to go get it fixed. I definitely think you should get some new clips for the bumpers. Repaint the front bumper. It's going to look brand new again.
It will. It's going to look great.
It's a great car, man. It runs solid.
I got 4 brand new tires on there.
I saw that. All right, Santos breaks and runs out. Score is now 6-3. Nice out.
It was here. I won the tournament here for $3,000. Then you sold me your car for.
I remember that.
About $3,000 or something.
We did a bunch of trade deals, cases involved, videos, DVDs. Boy, I think I cleaned out your video stash. I did get rid of all of them though, so go figure. How many miles per gallon are you getting in that Honda?
I haven't tracked it, but it's got to be pretty good.
I'm gonna guess 28 to 30 when you're on the freeway. Have you got it past 100 yet?
Yeah, I open it up once in a while. Yeah. I
I
baby it though. I really take it. I don't really drive it like crazy. I drive it like an old man kind of.
Good. That's good. Do you have a name for it yet? Or for her?
No.
You got to think of a good name. All right, here Santos is braking here. Let's see what he does. Here comes that monster crush brake. Hit him square.
Look at this go. The cue ball was tracking back.
He did not make a ball in the break. Oh, he did make a ball in the break.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, do you go for the run out here, Max, or?
I'm looking for a combo. If you can play a combo and a double safety.
On this angle here.
He's wondering if he can drift up, hide behind the 7, and play the combo.
Yeah, now one thing about Hondas and little 4-cylinder cars is I like my car quiet. That's why I never put one of those big exhaust tips on the car that sounds like a big Harley. I like to keep it quiet, so when you pull in the driveway, you don't wake up the neighbors at 4 in the morning. Santos is thinking about, he's looking at the combination. Not sure what he's going to do here. Yeah, I remember, Max, when you came out here, you won the tournament. And I remember I picked you up from the Oakland airport. You actually rented a car. It cost you, I don't know, too much money. I said, hey, man, why don't you just buy a car? You told me all the cars you bought have let you down. So I like to help a fellow pool player in need, and I was ready for a change, and I said, Max, I'm going to turn over the old Honda to you, man.
Dude, it's been awesome for me. I can't tell you how much. Yeah, I've been babying it, and it's been good, real good for my life, really.
How long has it been since you had that car?
Like 3 years, maybe.
Has it been 3 years? Wow, time is
Approximately.
flying. It's amazing.
I've taken it across the country a couple times, all over, north, south, east, west.
Yeah, you got, man, I tell you what, on your internet pages, you take some good pictures and keeping everybody updated. I like the picture of the Vegas casino with the card room. with the,
Oh,
with the
yeah.
metal. That was
Yeah.
awesome, man.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta-
very cool.
That's the Aria,
Aria,
poker
yeah.
room. They got these giant gold-looking cards, and really, really cool. Bobby, tall Bobby, Jean-Robert Balland. He's the
Yeah,
poker
Bobby.
ambassador over there.
Is he really? Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
and he
Man,
comes to Best Billiards a lot
He's,
in,
a, he's,
in
he's
Vegas.
a pool player.
Yeah,
I
he's
used
a
to watch him
pool
play
player.
Tony Chohan back at the Reno Sands Regency and just lose tons of money to Chohan. Chohan would spot him whenever he wanted. And Bobby, oh man, he was action. He still is. Well, Santos is he's got ball in hand here. He went a little far on that 2-ball, but he gets out here. He's gonna get on the hill. iSuck says he got his Honda up to 140 miles an hour. Oh my gosh, that's scary. Full Stream Junkie says he has a nice Gia for you. I think Max is gonna hold on to his Honda for a while. It's already paid for, guys.
Yeah, I need a house. Somebody needs to sell me a house so I
I'll
can
tell
put a
you
pool
what,
table
man.
in there.
This is a good time to buy a house, man. You can probably get one in Vegas for under 80 grand.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah, I mean, if you're paying $600 a month for rent, why don't you buy a house and own the damn thing? Get
That's
a
what-
3-bedroom, rent out a room for $300 a month. Have a house payment of $300 a month. Just got to get you qualified.
Can you do that now?
Well, you know, the banks have tightened up on.
I got a guy in Vegas. I met this realtor who has a guy who can supposedly do that for me.
Well, Max, you need to start winning a tournament, man, because if you can put 20% down on a house that costs you 80 grand, they will pretty much finance you for 30 years. So if you have halfway decent credit, it can happen, man. There's a lot of first-time buyer programs. I hope you get it. I hope you make it happen.
Well,
Oh, he dogged that ball there. He jumped up and kind of twisted when he shot that. You notice that?
yeah. He's not happy. He's kind of moping back to the chair.
All right. H-Nut, there's $80,000 houses up near Sacramento, up in the Central Valley, Stockton, Modesto, Merced.
Yeah,
But in Las Vegas, there's a lot of foreclosures. You can get an older house, probably 10-year-old house for probably around under 100,000.
Actually, I like these old style 1950s, 60s, mid-century modern houses in Las Vegas. They're real cool looking.
They got solid bones, man. Those houses have really good structures on there. All right, looks like Corey might get out here and get back on the board.
Well, he's a little funny on it. He's going to pull off
A little straighter than he wanted to get.
a real nice. Well, he's just got to wipe it over.
Hang out there. Nice and smooth.
Ooh, look at this. Wow.
Got a little short. This ball's going to shoot it left-handed. Here he goes. Nice shot. All right, Corey. Corey has 4.
Talented,
Yeah, guy's got.
ambidextrous.
It was a hanger. I'm kidding.
He's got a nice rhythm. It's nice
Sure
to see
does, man.
Corey Deuel back in action.
Yeah. When was the last time we saw Corey play?
Live and in person? It's been a while, actually. Seems like it's been a couple years. I mean, I've seen him here and there, but not really.
Right on, man.
But he's pretty much legendary status, you know,
yeah.
in the pool world.
Prince of Pool, isn't that what they call him? The Prince
Yeah.
of Pool?
The Prince
Well,
of
he's
Pool.
always very well dressed. He's pretty quiet and reserved. But if you go up and talk to him, he's very approachable. So if you guys ask him for an autograph, I'm sure he's not going to let you down.
He's actually working on, it's kind of top secret right now, but keep your eyes out for some instructional stuff from Corey.
Cool. We're talking about pool, not golf, right?
Yeah, pool.
Okay, good. I know Corey's an avid golfer as well, loves to play golf. Man,
That's why he's not as pale as I am. But I actually went golfing a few days ago in the desert.
Oh, wow.
In the afternoon, my friends dragged me out, 18 holes of golf in the desert.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, a lot of fun.
Was it frustrating?
Well, it's a desert course, so if you don't stay in the fairway, you're in the desert with the rattlesnakes.
Oh my gosh, man.
Probably went through a whole box of balls. Like 24 balls or something.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, you're probably one of those guys that can whack the ball 300 yards. The problem is you don't know where it's going half the time, right? Nice
First
shot.
part is wrong. The second part is right.
Oh,
I can't even whack it 300 yards, and I don't know where it's going. But I'm pretty good around the greens and putting.
Sure. I got you. It's funny how there's a lot of pool players that play really good golf. John Schmidt plays pretty good. I heard Johnny Archer plays good.
Yeah, Schmidt used to play with Tiger Woods when they were before Tiger was so famous. He was saying that he was saying something like man, we can't even beat Tiger. Forget about being a pro. And then Tiger ended up being the best in the world.
I did not know that. That's very interesting, man. Wow. Schmidt is just a competitor at everything. He rides motorcycles, races them, does all kinds of stuff. It's one guy that likes to play pool a lot. Just likes to hit balls.
Yeah, I like Schmidt. I've had a chance to play him some straight pool a few times in the last month.
Yeah, Max, I know that you're a big straight pool player yourself. You can hold your own for sure. It's a nice shot there.
That was
Locked him up. Well, I think he can get there going 2 rails, but Pool Stream Junkie says, "Hey Max, do you miss Hollywood Billiards?"
I actually do. Yeah, I heard they closed down. They turned into a nightclub and then they shut down completely.
Wow.
Yeah, I miss it. It was a great place, and it had a lot of potential. It never really reached its potential, but it was a nice place.
It was a great place. I love just the whole setup of it, the 2-level story, and it had awesome couches to take a nap on.
Right.
The food was great. We were out on Hollywood, right off the 101 freeway. You're close to everything, and plus, movie stars would come in. I know Joe Rogan was down there a lot, and Kiefer Sutherland was down there. I'm sure there's other guys.
Lucy Liu and Cameron Diaz, they walked right in front of me once. I didn't get to talk to them, but Keanu Reeves was in there.
Oh yeah, that's Hollywood, man.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. With Drew Barrymore, she played pool next to me a couple times and talked to her briefly. She's real
Max,
sweet.
you got good stories, buddy. I like hearing that. That's cool. But Vegas must be a fun place to hang out in too.
Vegas is a lot of fun.
I saw that Roberto Duran was in there playing some pool.
He's a lot of fun to hang out with. He's always talking shit. He's constantly trying to shark his opponent.
Love it, man.
He said, "I win, you lose. I win, you lose." He's like a broken record player. He just says that constantly, and he gets louder and louder. But he's a pretty talented pool player. He can actually
hold his own.
Make some shots. And then he's half the time he's hugging everybody. And
he wears his emotions on his sleeve.
Yeah.
Ooh, well, Corey has ball in hand again.
He owns a restaurant in Panama, Casa de Duran. He gave me his card, said to stop by if I make it down there.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
I know you're friends with Joe Rogan too. He's one guy I think that might be able to turn pool around. I know he's a big fan of pool.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see him do something more. He actually has some plans here and there, but he's just so busy with all these between comedy and UFC and writing books, doing his podcast. But,
oh my gosh, Corey just missed ball in hand.
He's got a show in mind, and people interested in entering it.
Yeah,
but then
insane.
Corey said he had a tough angle on the ball.
Yeah. Ouch. Ouch is right. Well, they got the music in here. Some people said it's nice to have it. Other people have said it's a little louder than it should be. What do you think?
I kind of like it. Maybe it might be a hair loud, but besides that, I'd rather have it a little loud than a little too quiet.
Yeah, I hear you. It makes the time pass a little easier.
It's nice when you're playing to have a good rhythm with the music.
Sure, yeah.
But the worst thing is depressing music when you're trying to play pool in a pool tournament, like some real slow, depressing.
Slow song? How about death metal?
That's the worst, actually.
Yeah, I think death metal might be something that I don't like to hear when I'm playing pool.
No, that's number one. Like people come into the Hollywood Billiards and they'd play like 2 albums straight of death metal. Just wanted to find them and.
But like on a Saturday night, when you got a guy and a girl playing pool, and they're on a date night, he might want to play some romantic, romantic get in the mood music. And Max, I can see you playing real good to that music.
Well, if it's like Barry White or Marvin Gaye, then it's good.
Yeah.
Or some good stuff today. But if it's like some depressing song, like
country.
What's that song? I'm only human.
Oh, that's old school 80s stuff there.
Well, 80s, I like old school 80s, but I don't know, certain songs.
No, I hear you. But they got a pretty good selection of music here. I haven't heard
it's
anything.
It's been really good here. It's been really good. I like this selection.
Santos is going to try and make Corey pay for that miss with ball in hand. If he gets out here, he's on the hill.
Who's on the hill?
Well, if Santos gets out here, he's going to be on the hill.
Well, Corey basically let him get there, though. But that's not. Well, that's how you lose. But he
caught that rail coming in with ball in hand. That's why he hung up that one ball.
It's kind of brutal playing catch-up. That's what I was doing. It felt like all day.
Yeah. Sometimes it's really good to get out the gate and hold your lead. That's what I always try and do when I'm in a match. Just jump out the gate and go. Let the horse run.
It's good. It's good strategy.
Yeah, man. Like you said, I don't like playing catch-up either. I like to try to hold the lead as long as I can. Oh.
Earl Strickland was real good at front running.
Yeah. Matter of fact, Earl was here last year for this tournament. I stayed across the street at the hotel, and I'm going to get some breakfast in the morning. Earl's coming back sweating his butt off from a 5-mile run. I couldn't believe it, man. This guy runs 5 miles 4 times a week, 20 miles a week. He's in great shape. Does 200 push-ups every day, 200 sit-ups a day.
Man.
I don't get it, man.
I wouldn't mind getting back into running, but I'm afraid about my knees getting hurt.
Cardio, man. Elliptical machines. They make stuff for that. You just got to sweat it off. I mean, if you look at some of the guys like Schmidt will go ride a motorcycle for 8 hours in a day. And he's it takes a lot of energy to do that. And I think if you really work on your cardio, man, it helps your pull game a lot.
I do high-intensity stuff, like HIIT, high-intensity interval training.
Nice. Oh, hit this. Here we go. Wow.
Oh, he's going to need a ref, maybe.
Hey, Max, Pullstream Junkie asked you how Henry's doing. Spanky says you can start swimming, Max.
Yeah, I got a pool now, so. Well, there's a pool at my place. It's funny how whoever's winning laughs so easily and has a good time. But
wasn't it funny how when Corey was up 2-1, Santos didn't look very happy. Earlier when Corey banked that 4-ball in. Wow. It's a tough, touchy shot to hit.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
This a winner side, Jeff?
This is a winner side match, Max. It is.
Well, that means we'll see more Corey, but he's still in this match, though.
Yeah. Score right now is 6-4. Santos. He makes his 10-ball. He's on the hill. This is a race to 8.
I've seen Corey win 4 games in a row before.
All right, Santos is on the hill, 7-4. Corey had first crack at that game when he had ball in hand on the 1-ball, and he missed ball in hand, hung up the 1. Well, Max, thanks for hanging out with me during this match here with Santos and Corey Deuel. It's good to be talking to you again, man.
Yeah, for sure. Happy to be here.
Yeah.
Are you kicking me out now?
No.
Okay.
When this match is over, we're gonna both take a break.
Yeah.
Could be over in the next couple of minutes. We're gonna find out.
They're gonna press the eject button. Max, it's good to hang up.
No. Max, you have I think one of the girls last time said you have a very sexy voice when you were announcing.
Who said that?
I think she works behind the counter here at California Billiard Club. Last
She
time
works
you were
here?
here. Yeah, her name starts with a T. I'll let you figure
Really?
it out.
Wow. That's I know who you're talking about. It's a nice compliment
Yeah, he broke
from a
those
nice lady.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey
yeah,
baby, this song goes out to you. You know I've been dreaming about you all night long.
Hey Max, have you ever dabbled in karaoke, man?
Yeah, I have.
Have you really? Wow. Well, I'll tell you what. On Tuesday nights here, they got karaoke, and this place is jumping with that.
Really? We're here?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Over at Google headquarters.
Max is the Barry White of whiteness.
I actually used to be a singer-songwriter back in my early 20s.
You're kind of a jack of all trades, Max. You do all kinds of cool stuff. How's your artwork doing, man?
It's just kind of sitting there right now. I'm
Collecting.
trying to sell it, and then so I can start some new ones. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
Just kind of clean house. I want to do some spring cleaning.
Nice.
Make about $1 million.
That's a good place to start. Well, Max, I hope you get there someday, man.
Thanks, man. I'm gonna throw a big party. You're invited.
Cool. I'll be there.
It'll be in the South Pacific on the island that I own.
Nice. And what's the island going to be called? Have you thought about it?
Fantasy Island.
Nice. Well, is he going to try and make this ball and draw back? This is like one of the toughest shots in pool here. But he's on the hill. He's kind of...
Tell you what, he looks like a violinist.
Well, I believe he might have left Corey a little shot here, but Corey's got some work to do.
Just had an interesting idea. It's kind of off the deep end, but if you could somehow record the sound that somebody's stroke makes based on the speed and the rhythm, somehow put it to sound, if you had like little sensors.
That would be interesting.
To see the sound of certain players' stroke.
That would be very interesting.
Some would be like, others would be like fine
Now,
music.
it depends on your body weight. I mean, like Santos probably wouldn't make much noise at all, but a guy like, let's see here, what is his name? Kid Delicious.
Delicious.
Might be interesting to hear his stroke sounds. That is an interesting thought, though, Max. You know, I think you'd be a really good one-pocket player because you're very imaginative and creative.
Thanks, man.
I
I appreciate it. I'm waiting for that day to happen. No, I mean, I can run some balls in one pocket. I can play pretty good, actually,
well,
sometimes.
Just don't leave your shot, I mean. Like, 'cause you can run 8 like nothing.
It's mainly motivation for me, like keeping my interest.
I understand.
Because so addicted to running balls. And
Sure. Yeah, it looks like Corey just sold out here. Gave Santos a wide open shot in this one and an open table as well. I remember you were at the Broken Rack playing one pocket with the bus driver. You had no idea what you were doing, but you still managed to get out the door with the cash in your pocket. That was great, man. That was fun to watch you shoot the wrong shots.
The bus driver.
The bus driver, yeah. He's a left-handed pool player up there. Remember him? He's a black guy.
Yeah,
Real nice guy.
Yeah, I think I remember him.
Yeah. He asked you to play. He had no idea who you were. And he asked you to play.
Okay. Yeah.
And he saw you shooting the wrong shots playing one pocket, and he said, "I found a sucker." Until you ran like 8 on him. Well, came out a little. Oh, he's all right. He's okay.
I could be a millionaire overnight if I figured out one pocket like overnight. They line out the door, guys trying to play me.
I'm sure you'd get several very enticing games your way. 4 balls left here. Spanky says he wants to play some more 9-pin, Max.
All
I'm
right.
not sure who Spanky is, but he must know you from somewhere.
We must know each other from Best Billiards.
Yeah. I heard there's a 5x10 down there, is that right?
Yeah, but they just took it down and replaced it with a real tight 4-inch diamond.
Wow. Here's a question for you, Max. If you had a choice between a diamond or a gold crown, which do you like to play on better?
Whoever wanted to pay me more for the endorsement.
I'm talking about a personal preference as a pool player and what you actually enjoy playing on.
Yeah, I'm just teasing, but you know what? I've been playing on these diamonds since, well, for a long time, but in tournaments since like 2002 or 3. I've loved them, man. I've loved playing on diamonds.
Yeah, diamonds are great tables.
But I love playing on gold grounds too. What can I say? It's not so much the table as how the table's kept.
Yeah, sure.
You know, and the size of the pockets. If it's well maintained and stuff with good cloth, leveled.
Like these at California Bird Club, they're well maintained.
Yeah, these are a joy to play on.
Some places you've been to across the country, I'm sure some of the gold crowns have been really worn out, and it makes it a lot more unenjoyable to play on.
I like a Lehmacher table too from Germany. Have you ever seen one of those?
I have not. It's called Lehmacher, huh?
Yeah, Lehmacher. It's the pockets are flush. There's no like ribbed rubber coming up.
I'd love to see one someday.
Man, they are nice tables.
Sounds like it's like a Ferrari of pool tables.
Pretty much is.
I believe it, Max. I know you got good taste, man. So,
How about a Gabriel's? You ever play on a Gabriel's pool table?
I played on a billiard table before, but not a actual pool table.
Kind of. I think if you talk to Ralph Sakay, he might tell you that's the best pool table in the world.
Yeah. Okay. Santos gets there 8-4 over Corey Deuel on the winner's side match. Well, Max, I'm going to take a little break.
Bustamante just said, nice shot, Santos.
Yeah, Bustamante.
Well, Corey's still alive. See more of Corey, don't worry about that.
Yes, we will. That's for sure.
Just got to regroup. Well, thanks, Jeff.
Hey, Max, thanks for
fun,
coming
man.
out and hanging out, and I'll probably maybe buy you a drink tonight, man.
Sounds
Not
great.
in action.
Awesome, dude. Appreciate it.
All right, buddy.
Okay.
We're going to take a few. We're going to let Lenny come back in here and tell us who's going to be playing our next match in the stream table. Thanks, guys. Hang in there. We got more 10-ball coming your way.
Good job, man.
Thanks.
Oh, I got to set my camera off.
Yeah, I gotta do that too. How do you feel after that? Just having fun, really. Like talking about the game.
Oh, sweet. Thanks.
So do people not mind that they They were talking about anything but the match the whole time.
I don't think
They don't care. They just kind of watching it. and stuff. Yeah, especially if it's free. Yeah, I can see if you buy an AccuStats because the one pocket ones I buy. I don't mind hearing what they think the shots are. They're usually, so interesting. Well, Mac's a popular guy. Everybody probably likes to hear anything he has to say.
Yeah. He's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, you guys out there, check out Zen Pool, Awaken the Master Within by Max Eberly. You can go to maxeberly.com and pick that book up. And he also has a DVD available too, so appreciate Max jumping in the booth for us. We're going to be back with another match. Everybody stay tuned in, and we'll have one for you. Scott's on the winner side. He's playing on the other stream table at povpool.com. He's down 4-1 to Raj Hundell in a race to 8. No, everything here is free. No pay-per-views. OTR has never done that. So I'll be back in a second, guys. We'll find out who the next match is.
Are you going to put some DVD for the one pocket fighter?
I might. If not, I'll just put it up on like YouTube or something. People can just watch it. Oh yeah, the DVD. Yeah, we might eventually make them. Like, I'll probably have them on my site on the railtv.com. I'll probably have them on there. Like the one pocket final was between Bustamante and Schmidt, and maybe even the one with Scott and Schmidt. We'll probably have those on DVD.
Yeah, those two were
Pretty good, yeah. Right?
I remember.
Yeah.
I was working, I can't come down.
Yeah.
to watch it, so.
I might even put them up like on YouTube for free for people to watch. You can just watch it whenever for free.
Or how about this? I'll give you my mail address. Can you send me a DVD?
Yeah, you have a business card with you or something? Or I do, and we could write it down.
Flying snake.
Huh?
Flying snake.
Flying snake? Okay.
No, flying snake.
Flying snake.
That's me.
Oh, cool. Hey, man, that works for me. Yeah, I'll throw it in. And I'll keep it in mind. And you're on AC Brothers anyway.
Yeah,
so
flying snake.
If I forget, then just send me a message. It takes me a little bit of time to get them right, but
Yeah, I'll send you a PM and then I'll remind you.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
Just let me know what's
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it works. All right, man, I appreciate it. So, you've been doing you do wraps and keys, right? Yeah. So, did you bring anything with you? Anything good?
Normally I don't bring anything unless somebody asks.
Yeah. You never know what you might be able to sell at a pool,
Normally I sell just about like this.
Yeah. Cool.
But if you have keys you wanted to do, let me know. I'll give you a good price.
Yeah, I wanted to get I have a cue with me, one of those Joel Divas, but the wrap on it's too hard. I don't like the way it feels. Some people like it, but I want like more of like a nice, just smooth leather, it feels soft.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, so, but what are you trying to
have a
do?
little sponge in it.
Yeah, it just feels like, a
Little
little
tacky,
smoother.
little sponge.
Yeah, like, like the old school, just a smoother leather.
Oh, like the old
Well,
school
not
hoppy.
Yeah, I don't know if I really want something like that. Just a nice, smooth, soft
You ever
leather.
have kid skin? Like baby goat skin.
Oh, yeah?
That's what somebody use on the cue.
Yeah.
For the smooth leather.
Huh. That sounds, yeah, because I have a cue over there. I can go grab it and bring it home. I'll tell her. But, yeah, I would like to have a wrap done on that. And one of the shafts, I don't know if you do shaft work or tapering
Shaft work? Or
yeah, like tapering.
Making a shaft? Or?
Just like thinning, just taking the shaft down.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I want to have one shaft taken down to probably like 12 3/4, and then get like a Kamui tip on it. So, I mean, I could have, I should just have you do it wrong.
I don't know, look at the chart.
But how long does it take you to do it?
Hi, Kenny. I can give you right now Ernesto and Rob Hart, and then the next
big matches are scheduled for 5, winner's side, and even if I'm a little delayed, but I'd rather do that than have you have nothing for an hour.
That works.
Okay.
All right. Your next match is going to be Ernesto Dominguez and Rob Hart. It's a loser side match. The next winner side match will be at 5 o'clock. So you guys stay tuned in. I'm going to go to full screen here for you. Probably no commentary, but you guys will get to watch a good match.
Yeah, maybe I'll go grab that cue.
You have one from the weekend or
No, you haven't?
what are you looking for? Black or brown?
Either or is actually fine. I played with both, before. I think with the black, I'd like to go with
I have a new matchup.
Ernesto and Rob Hart.
Ron Hart?
Rob.
Okay, yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, I mean,
It's Ernesto Dominguez.
what do you have?
Rob Hart.
I have black or brown, soft, medium.
Yeah, I think, do you have a black soft? Any black soft? Yeah. All right, let me go grab my cue and I'll bring it over. Okay. How long does it usually take you to do it? Yeah. I'll be here all tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be here all tomorrow doing the same thing. So yeah, let me grab it for you.
And then the leather wrap probably.
Yeah. What do you think the price on everything will be? Yeah. Smooth leather. And then what about retapering shaft? Tapering shaft. How much? $50. Yeah. All right. Yeah. What kind of material? Smooth leather. I have
Oh, it's metal. Old bed.
Like temporary. It's got like a flat black. Or we don't use it a lot. I always send it
Yeah. I mean, the guys are still and then I can go back. How long does it take you to ride? Because I leave.
Normally I would like to do like 3 days.
Yeah, well, I'll leave time to chat. Yeah, I don't. Let me go over there and run.
All right, guys. We got Ernesto Dominguez playing Rob Hart. Hey, Rob, where are you from? What city? Philadelphia? Rob Hart is from Philadelphia.
I could have told you, I'm like Converse, I'm from everywhere, but
Rob says he could have told us he's like Converse from everywhere, but he's all over the map.
She wants to raise the bet every month. She's charming.
Either way, it's a race to 8. Guys, I want to just thank Lenny again for coming out here and bringing out all this equipment on an airplane to California and streaming. A lot of work, man, I'm going to tell you what. Guy loves pool and loves to support it, so we wouldn't mind if you guys helped out by pitching in to On the Rail TV. Or you can pitch in at LennyMarshall@live.com. Thanks again, everybody. We're going to have some excellent 10-ball matches tonight. Afterwards, we might have a little action going on here at California Billiard Club in Mountain View, California. This is Jeff Gregory on the live stream. Ernesto just got done playing Max Eberly. He actually beat Max on the one-loss side. This is a one-loss side match. Oscar Dominguez put Max on the one-loss side, and Ernesto took him out. All right, here it is, guys. Lag for the break. Race to 8. Playing 10-ball. What's up, Billy Pond? How you doing, man?
Pretty good.
Good.
How you doing?
Getting better, man. Getting better.
How are you?
I'm feeling a lot better, guys. I've been got a release from the doctor. Says I can fly in an airplane again, and now he's telling me to work on my cardio. So I'm hanging in there, doing good things. It's a slow progression after you have open heart surgery, but I'm getting there. Ernesto wins a lag, about to break, opening game.
Here? Okay, let me finish that first. Make it close. The cabbage, yeah,
Nice break there. He's got a shot in the 1. Little congestion up there with the 2 and 3 being tied up. Looks like Ernesto is playing with a sneaky peek cue. I know he used to play with a Tad. I don't know what happened to it. But I know over the years, Ernesto's played with a lot of nice cues. That was a nice shot there. Broke up the 2-3. Just has a shot in the 1. I don't know if you guys know, but Ernesto used to be a boxer back in his early days. Yes, Oscar is still on the winner's side of this tournament. What a lot of people have told me that this game of pool is very close to boxing, being in the ring. You got to keep going and going and going, playing rounds and rounds, and just keep going. So that's why the better your stamina, the better your composure, the longer you can play pool at a high level. I'm sure everybody who's played pool has played tired before, and it's not an easy thing to do. Well, Ernesto starts out here. Looks like he's going to break and run out the first rack. Not many people have been breaking and running out here, but this rack looks pretty good. We're playing on 4-inch pockets with new Simonis 860. Ernesto sure has a nice rhythm when he plays. Nice out, nice and fluid. He starts out 1-0 lead, break and run. Yeah, this table is very tight. Lenny went across the street to the hotel and took a little break and get a bite to eat. He'll be back a little later, commentating again. I think in the last 4 days, he's put in about 35, 40 hours of commentating. And I still haven't seen him hit many balls. Him and Scott practiced one night for a little while, but good.
I'll bring that down. I forgot which level you're at. What room are you in?
We'll leave it in there until tomorrow. Are you taking off tonight or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow I'll call you.
I wouldn't want to put it out there anyway.
Right. Saturday night.
Yeah. How you doing? What's that?
Smash and grab.
Yeah.
I think they can.
I don't think they get it out there. They'd be dropping them down.
Car drive okay? Still have gas? I actually forgot.
Oh yeah, just that thing drives good, man.
We'll have a seat.
I thought you were working today.
Saturday, man. Everybody's showing the stuff I sold tonight. I'll work on Monday.
Oh, you don't do any auctions on Saturdays?
No, I never have. Only like a special occasion.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, she's over there sitting down. I saw in the middle.
I gotta order some food, man.
I'm starving too, yeah.
What do you want?
I want to get 2 tacos, 1 chicken, 1 beef.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you mind ordering for me? Because I can't go.
No, that's fine.
Just a bottle of water.
1 chicken and beef.
Yeah. Ernesto breaks another ball in the break. We got George Michaels here next to me. George, you still, how you doing in this tournament, man?
History.
Oh yeah. Well, I was commentating your match last night when you were playing Brian Butler from Canada, and man, it was a seesaw battle and you won case game. That was nice.
Yeah.
Did you get any sleep last night?
I guess not enough because I didn't play too good today.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. Who'd you end up going down to?
I lost 2. Can't think of his name right off the top of my head.
Well, a lot of good players in this tournament, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So this guy Rob Hart playing pool, we don't see him much in California. He's from Philadelphia, I found out. Plays pretty good one pocket.
I don't think I've seen him play before.
Yeah, he was here last year for the tournament.
Oh, he was?
And he
Yeah,
was
he
at
looks familiar, but
he
I
was
just-
in Sacramento at the Jamboree tournament, the one pocket tournament. And this guy knows one pocket for sure. I don't know how his 10-ball game is, but we're going to find out. I guess if you're all the way out here from Philadelphia, you're playing one pocket, you might as well play 10-ball too.
Of course. You can't be a specialist anymore. You got to play all the games.
I heard that. It's funny, you got a lot of guys out here who were rotation players and say how they hate playing one pocket, but you look around at nighttime, it seems like everybody's gambling playing one pocket. That's where all the action's at.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you, Dougie, for the information on Rob Hart. Lenny's been commentating for 40 hours in the last 3 days or so. He's kind of he needed a little break. Plus, you were sleeping 5 and 6 hours a night. It's kind of tough to commentate when you're on low energy, you know what I mean?
Of course. It's A long, hard battle there.
I heard
It'd
that.
be harder than playing.
It was funny. There was a guy earlier who had a Southwest Q and ebony Q, and he said that he bought it for $300 back in 1997. And I'm thinking now it's worth $3,000. And they were talking about now he wants $3,500 for it. I was thinking to myself, man, if somebody is stocked up on Southwest Qs, you'd have a little fortune in your hands. Thanks, John.
Yeah,
I know you used to dabble in Southwest Qs for a while.
for many years. I used to buy 6-point 2-shaft Qs from Southwest for $175.
You're kidding me. Did you say 175?
$175.
That is unbelievable.
And the plain Q with 2 shafts was $125.
Unreal. That was when Jerry Franklin was making Southwest
Yeah.
Qs? So you knew Jerry pretty well then.
Yeah, real well.
Man. George, you must have had 50 Southwest pass through your hands. Probably more than that.
Yeah, more than that.
Unbelievable, man. Wow.
Yeah, this was back in 1980, 81, through probably 86 or 7.
Did you ever
dealing with them.
Did you ever meet David Kirschenbrock?
I knew David very well.
Is that right? Wow, man. George, you got all kinds of cool stories, man. I can imagine.
Yeah, David was quite a designer and very talented. A little eccentric, to say the least.
Yeah. Yeah. Team Mexico playing. Bryce Avalon and Manny Chow. That's going to be a good match because Bryce took John Schmidt out in the winter side first round. Upset him. That was an upset there. You guys know first place in this tournament pays $5,200. Second place is $3,700. Third's $2,300. Fourth is $1,500. Not a bad payout for a $125 entry fee.
Yeah.
I was hoping one of the local guys was going to cash high, George. So, man, I don't know who's left.
Yeah, I
Bryce
played
is.
dead this morning.
All you gotta do is win the U.S. Open here.
Yeah, that's all.
Really? I heard that. Well, Ernesto looks like he's in fine form. I don't know how this guy does it, man. This guy's a machine. Doing tables,
Yeah.
probably at least 60 hours a week. He said in the last 3 weeks, they've done close to 100 tables. Can you imagine?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
That's an average of almost 4.5, 5 a day between him and his son Oscar.
All right.
Talk about hustling. Boy, oh boy, give him credit, man.
That's a lot of work.
Is Walter matched up with Rich over there? Usually does have quick games, though.
Apparently so.
Well, Walter's not practicing with anybody, I can tell you that. He's either gambling or, yeah, he's playing.
Still out.
Yeah. There's going to be some action tonight, I heard.
Yeah. Who's playing tonight? Do we know?
Well, we got a lot of $100 and $200 action going on.
Oh,
And Prika is going to finally wake up from his slumber, come back and possibly play John Schmidt
oh,
with the ball, getting the ball
yeah.
on John's break.
From the looks of the way John played in the one part of the tournament, he's going to need it.
Well, you know, I don't think John's been playing a whole heck of a lot. But that guy just likes to hit balls, period. He plays a lot of pool.
Yeah.
Kid 68 says he used to play Bryce a lot back in the day. Yeah, Bryce is a local here in the San Jose area. He's been hanging out here for many years. This is a race to 8, ladies and gentlemen, on the one loss side. Somebody told me earlier that Ernesto, when he was a young kid, was a boxer. He had a winning record of 15-4 before he hurt his hands. It's the second guy I know. Danny DiLiberto was another player. He had, I was reading his book, The Road Player.
Right.
And he talked a lot about how he was a boxer back in the day, and he always used to hurt his hands.
Well, he didn't just hurt his hands; he used to break his hands.
I could imagine being in a boxing match and breaking your hand and having to continue to fight.
Yeah.
Man.
Well, he had an excellent record, and he was inducted into the New England Boxing Hall of Fame just in the last 3 or 4 years, 4 or 5 years, something like that.
Is that right? Wow.
And Angelo Dundee gave the
and that was his trainer.
Right.
So he had some skills.
Angelo Dundee was Muhammad Ali's trainer also.
Right. World famous, man.
Yeah. And,
that's very cool.
And Angelo Dundee said about Danny DiLiberto that if there's anything I can say about Danny, it's that he could really punch. I guess he could punch too hard because if you look at him today, he's got 2 knuckles on his right hand are about a ½ inch back from where they should be.
Wow. Like Josh Palmer would say, he's got the ham hands.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, pro level indeed.
He was also a semi-pro baseball player, Danny DiLiberto.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, did he grew up in Chicago?
No, Buffalo, New York.
Did you ever get a chance to play him when you were younger, back in the day?
Yeah, just in a tournament. We never matched up and gambled, but in a tournament I played him. I actually beat him, but it was a 9-ball tournament. His best games were 1-pack and straight pool.
Sure, yeah.
And he's a good guy.
Yeah.
I like Danny. Top bowler too? Yeah, Danny, yeah. Yeah, he played everything well.
Just a natural athlete.
Yeah.
Ernesto's got another wide open table here.
Yeah.
This is good.
Toughest shot might be from the 9 to the 10 here.
You need a cream of sugar? Yeah. Sweet and low?
This house, this California Billiard Clubs is starting to fill up. I look behind me, I see a sea of Filipino people. We got Santos, Bustamante. Everybody here from Edgies and Milpitas is here. A lot of players. Yeah, but Ernesto told me that he used to have a winning record playing, or as a boxer back in the day. And I tell you what, he's another guy who can play a little bit of pool as well. He makes his 10 ball and might go up 3-0. All right, Ernesto's up 3-0. We got John Moore in the background yawning. He was up late last night looking for a game, unsuccessfully. Sorry to hear that.
What should I ask myself? Not a ball, you played.
You're gonna win 2-7. Go. Can I go in half?
Play 100? He'll play 200?
He'll play 81 from 50 to 100.
He'll say yes to play, or you don't know?
You should. There's an opportunity in the knocking at your door. You should take advantage now while it's still early. You should win the first 2 sets, and if he asks you yes, offer the last 2. All right? Good little work, man. Pretty good to do. All right, we got a little action here at California Billiard Club. This is at California Billiard Club right now, Mountain View, California. Hey, man. I'm giving you a break, bro. You can hit some balls and, maybe see what the locals have to offer you. Maybe Kentucky's waiting for a game. Yeah. Or Chris.
I want Walter. Me and Walter are going to go back at it again tonight.
Oh, good. How'd you end up?
He got back to even quick.
What were you playing?
30 again.
One pocket?
This one pocket ain't that strong. I won't touch him in his 10 ball, 9 ball. Well, it's fun to play it.
Yeah, hope so.
Who's sick to?
If Parika and John played, they may end up being on the rail stream.
I don't know.
Spanky, we're not quite sure yet. They still are talking about the financial part of the matchup, if you know what I mean.
Actually, more than he has.
Either way, that's going to be 7-8 hours away. We got a lot of matches in between now and then. So George, I was looking at your cue yesterday. Do you still shoot with the Cognoscenti cue?
How's your ride go, by the way?
Yes, I do.
Are you sponsored by them, or were you sponsored by them?
No. I'm not sponsored by them, and I never was sponsored by them.
I see.
But I used to have a deal with them, the cue maker, who decided to renege on that deal. So, although he makes a good cue,
sure,
kind of hard to do business with him.
I got you.
At least on his word.
At least the cue still hits good. I know you've been playing with it for a while.
Yeah, I'm used to the cue. Which one?
Yeah. George, I was telling some of the guys yesterday on the stream when you were playing Brian from Canada, you have a Brunswick anniversary table for sale.
Yeah.
That used to be owned by somebody famous, don't you?
No, that one's gone, but I have another anniversary.
The black and chrome one.
Yeah.
Gorgeous table.
It's been, the restoration took about 10 months, and it has a high automotive finish, high gloss automotive finish, like kind of like a hot rod.
Something out of a movie.
Yeah, and I have a cue rack that matches it, that we designed and built.
I saw some pictures, man. I tell you what, that is a gorgeous table.
Yeah, you can find it on Craigslist. If somebody wants a beautiful mid-century modern pool table.
Yeah. Well, if you guys are looking for a Brunswick anniversary, come see.
Look at this cake here.
How'd he hit it? Has a one-pocket player for you right there, folks.
Yeah, that's it.
I like to hit that shot plant one pocket.
Yeah.
I learned that watching Scott Frost and Tony Shohan shoot it.
Right. That's where one pocket comes in handy for an 9-ball or 10-ball.
Well, kicking does for sure.
Yeah. That and banking and some of the safeties, they both correlate with one another.
Oh, yeah. So I was going to ask you about these pockets. John Schmidt was telling us earlier that these are great tables for playing one pocket on, but for playing 10-ball, they're really tight. You don't see a lot of guys breaking and running out, but I've heard other guys say, like Max Eberle was saying, he likes the unknown factor of anybody can miss a ball at any time. What do you think about that, George?
Well, I'm pretty used to them, so, you know, I'm kind of biased, but I can see where guys who aren't used to these tight pockets could have a difficult time adjusting to them, because when you look down, the opening is not what they're used to seeing, so it can be it can be intimidating or psychologically tough to get used to initially. But because the well in the pocket is shallower, doesn't play quite as tough as it would appear from its size.
And plus the cloth is still a little new, so they aren't playing super tough.
Right, they still slide in off the rail a little bit.
If you try and power the balls and don't hit it clean, you're going to hang it out. Or
Yeah. About a month from now, they'll really be playing tough again.
The next one pocket tournament, they're going to be tough.
Mm-hmm.
I know that they used to have the third weekend of the month for 12 years here, and Chris decided to go to a one pocket tournament and make it go for 2 days with a larger entry fee. I kind of like the old format with one pocket on Saturday, 9-ball Sunday, don't you?
Yes,
Yeah,
but
because you can choose which day in case you couldn't play both days.
right. But unfortunately, participation dropped, and because participation dropped,
right,
it really wasn't. It didn't make sense for him to be adding all that money.
Right, I got you.
Without a fairly sizable field. And I can understand why people maybe not want to put up $20 to come and play. If they don't feel like they can win something. And the economy, the tough economy is having some effect on participation in the tournaments. Although the fields were pretty strong here.
Absolutely.
This event.
Well, Rob had a chance to get out after kicking in that 3-ball, but he missed that 10-ball, and now Ernesto goes up 4-0. Yeah, I know I hear what you're saying, but I miss the days when we used to have 36 players here for the one pocket and 40 players over here for the 9-ball tournament.
Yeah, I do too.
But you never know.
Yeah.
We're going to have to talk to Chris about that to see what he can do again to go back to the old school ways.
Yeah.
It was successful. Why'd you try and change it?
Well, I think because the participation had dropped some in the 9-ball, and so he thought maybe we'd just get more for the one pocket. Because a few months there, he was getting more players for one pocket than he was 9-ball. So he figured, well, maybe if I just do one pocket and add more money, then I'll just get a few more players. But 2-day tournaments are kind of tough for for people to commit.
It's also tougher too when gas is more expensive at $4 a gallon. Some of the guys driving down from Sacramento, I mean, it's going to cost you $50 just in gas round trip to get back and forth, plus an entry fee.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're spending a couple $100 in a weekend.
Right. Well, if you drive down and you do any good, you got to get a room.
Yeah, you're right.
And rooms in the Bay Area, are not real cheap. Although you can still find one for $60 or $70, but
that's about the cheapest.
Yeah, but that's
you can stay at Motel 6 half an hour away for $50, but still it's a half an hour away.
Yeah, and now you add on the entry fee and the gas, and and a few months of not cashing, and
I understand. It'll dent your bankroll a little bit, huh, George?
Well, obviously, it dents some people's bankroll not enough to participate. So
I got you.
I play it as often as I can, but.
One guy we're missing here today is Billy Palmer.
Yeah.
There's been talk of him from many people asking where he's from, or where he's at. I know he's been working a lot lately.
Yeah, I think that's the story, is he's really been working a lot, and his game is dropping off a little bit because he spends so much time working.
Plus he had surgery recently.
Yeah, he did have surgery on his shoulder, so he had to lay off for a couple of months, and that's his shooting arm. And so having laid off for a couple of months, when you hit your 50s, it takes a little bit longer to make a comeback because the muscle memory isn't quite as sharp as it is when you're younger.
Sure, I got you.
Spend more time working on it. So
don't forget about the eyesight as well.
Yeah, well, I think his eyesight isn't bad, but it's more the
Muscle memory.
Yeah,
strength.
muscle memory, playing more often. Yeah. So without as many competitive events in the Bay Area, it's difficult to make that transition back to your old game.
Yeah, I got you. That makes perfect sense.
And the better you get, the harder it is to get back to where you were. You know, it's easier to fall off more dramatically.
It's a nice shot there on the 8-ball. Oh, he's playing really good right now. Nesto's cut a gear.
Yeah.
But Rob is really not putting a whole lot of heat on him either.
Exactly,
you know? I think,
yeah.
if he fires back at him a little bit, Nesto might play a little bit differently.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't give him too much air or it's not going to be fun.
This horse is running here, folks. It's 5-0 now. You want to jump back in? So far, so good, man. Yeah. Who's going to be up next, Lenny? Got another match coming up in a little bit, folks. 5 o'clock, winter side match. We're going to let you know who's going to be playing in a little bit. I got some food coming, so I'm going to take a break and eat after this match. Gotta eat. You gotta eat. Yeah, right now. Got a bunch of young killers around here, man. You got Jeremy Sosé over here from Connecticut, Greg Harada from Los Angeles, and you got John Mora from Toronto. These guys all together, they're not going to even be pushing 75 years of age.
Yeah.
No way.
Well, that's how the sport goes. The young guys keep coming up, and yeah.
Yeah, nice. Well, he makes another ball in the break. He's made a ball in the break, I think, just about 4 to 5 breaks.
And as usual, when you're going good, you get to leave the ball in front of the pocket and not leave the guy a shot.
Yeah, I heard that. When they roll good, they roll good. I can attest to that.
Yeah.
We know the 5 o'clock match coming up and on the rail is going to be Ramon Mystica versus the winner of Scott Frost or Raj Hundal here on table 33 at California Berry Club at 5 o'clock in about a half an hour. Ramon Mystica is a great guy to talk to. He's got one of the highest pitched voices in the whole room. Higher than Perica and Santos put together. He's a really nice guy, man. He's a sweetheart. And he can play a little bit too.
He sure can.
Nice shot there, Ernesto.
Yeah, this looks like this 6-ball he's going to break out there with the 7.
Yeah, that's very interesting that you say that, pro pool player, about Rob Hart has a twin brother named Kevin Hart, who's a famous comedian. Did not know that. Well,
one of the ills of breaking balls apart. Well, maybe he can spin this backwards into the side. Yep, that's where he's playing it.
Yep, he called it in side pocket. The score with nice shot. Oh, he got a bad kiss off that 10 ball. The score with Raj and Scott Frost. Raj is up 6-4.
Just played safe on the 10.
It's a nice shot there, huh?
Pretty good shot.
Send it real sweet. Of course, I think Scott might try and cut this ball in. I don't know. We're going to see.
Depends on if it's froze or not. He's playing it.
Game of 6 pockets. There's no way you're in trouble.
Thin cut off the bottom rail.
They say Rob, thank you, pro pool player. Very good information about Rob Hart. Now that you mentioned Kevin Hart, I can definitely see the resemblance. Well, he's got 2 balls to go. When he gets out here, he's going to be on the board. Look at that shot.
Double kiss shot. Broke the ice. On the board.
All right. Rob Hart has 1 on the board. Check out this guy's break. See how he looks. See how he breaks these balls up here. Next to us, we got Raj Hundal on the hill against Scott Frost. Score there 7-4. Raj was up 4-0. Scott made a nice comeback to tie it up, but Raj won the last few games in a row. Up next, we have the winner of the Raj Hundal Scott Frost match playing Ramon Mystica, Filipino champion and teacher from the Philippines, coming up at 5 o'clock here at On the Rail. He's called 40, huh? Pro pool player, why is Rob called 40? Just out of curiosity, I'd like to hear this one. You bought your cue with you?
Yeah, I was having check it out. I was having my shoutouts paper.
Let's see the butts.
Yeah, this is the one that I just
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, the pictures.
pretty good job on it.
Nice. It's a thinner butt.
Came up dry in the break. Looks like he left Ernesto a pretty good table.
What is this? The same guy? Nice. I see that Lila Rap's got some wearing him, man. You've been hitting some balls with this kid.
Yeah, it's like in years old.
That's a good thing. Probably made about 10,000 balls.
Yeah, that's what I think.
That's a good computer. Oh, yeah. You had 2 of them. Did you sell the other one?
Yeah, Carl sold.
Yeah. Green veneers. You're right. But it's like baseball cards.
Yeah.
Everybody collects something, right? My grandma collects Hummels. Figurines of porcelain that cost $100 a pop. Crazy.
That t-shirt.
Yeah, really.
I bought an old girlfriend one of those once upon a time, a Hummel.
A Hummel?
Yeah. My father used to work at a Bailey Banks and Biddle, and they carried them in the jewelry store.
Oh, yeah, man.
So I got a deal on it.
Yeah. Craig Oden bought a locker for me.
You
And
did?
he found 5 Hummels in a locker.
Really?
And they were the big ones.
Oh, boy.
9, 10-inch ones. And
Oh, yeah.
those
Good.
were worth some, new. They're $500-600. He got a couple $100 each for me.
Good. How much was the locker?
$140.
Hmm?
Well, next door, Raj Hundal defeats Scott Frost 8-4, and we'll have Ramon Mystica playing Raj Hundal after this match here with Ernesto and Rob Hart. Hit that a little bit too hard. He got below the 10 ball. Sure did. Thank you, Trent.
You hurt me, brother.
Man, you gotta pick that. Well, you gotta always stick with your horse.
Gotta get a new horse.
No. He asked me to side bet 100. I said I'll side bet you 60.
Ernesto
hung one up there, huh?
characteristically missed the 9 ball there.
Or the 10 ball, but I knew what you meant.
I mean 10 ball, yeah.
His game ball.
No wonder I'm out of the tournament. I don't even know what game we're playing.
Hey, we're gonna get you a 5-hour energy drink. Have you ever had one of those?
Yeah. I can't take that caffeine.
We're gonna get you a 2.5 hour energy drink.
Okay, yeah.
All right, 2 in a row. Rob has 2. Ernesto has 5. A nice shot, 40. Yeah, I can see the resemblance. There's a comedian, Kevin Hart.
Oh,
he used to
yeah.
be on Saturday Night Live. He's a famous comedian. That's his twin brother.
Is that right?
That's if you look around, Google
Sure.
him, you can find it out. Pretty cool, man. Guy's hilarious. Been in movies and everything.
Right,
Funny
yeah.
guy. I didn't. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Did you order food, Josh? Yeah, I'm hungry too, yeah, man. Those tacos are sounding really good right now.
Busy place. Everybody's eating at this time, I guess.
It's good to see it, man. I'm glad to see Chris's. This tournament brought everybody in here.
Yeah, it should be loaded up tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It smells like vanilla. Have you noticed that?
I don't know what it smells like.
Is that even allowed? Can you actually smoke an electronic cigarette inside of a room?
Yeah, it's not really smoke. It's not really. It's like
It actually has a
it's a
pleasant
vapor,
smell to it.
right? It's a vapor with a flavor in it. Just a.
Yeah,
It's
nice.
like it's just another form of a pacifier. Yeah.
Well, you guys know I quit smoking.
You did, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
No, it's not green smoke. It's
Well, there's the 10-ball combo there. Pretty good shot.
all right, Ernesto. Score is now 6-2. What's that? Plays great, man.
Balls are good. Center.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's center pocket on most of his shots. Yeah, it's vapor. It is vapor.
You listen to Jeff.
Makes the ball break on the break again.
Appears to have a good shot at the 1 too.
Yeah. I see the 310 might be lined up for a combination shot as well. Nice shot there. Came a little short, but still a good stroke.
Yeah. Position play could be a little tricky here, though. He might even play safe.
call the right position. Josh, I'll get you. What do I owe you for the tacos and the water?
You're gonna leave for him?
What do I owe you for the tacos and the water?
Oh, please. Come on.
I just won some lunch money. George, you want something to drink, man?
I just had a root beer, thanks.
Do you want like a vodka cranberry or something?
No, 1 root beer a day is my limit. I got to drive.
I see. I got
I quit drinking about 8 years or 9 years ago.
That's a good thing. Yes. Tacos in the house. Thank you, Josh. So are you here by yourself today, or is your lady with you?
Yeah, my wife is here with me, yeah. And her girlfriend.
Nice.
So they're palling around. And her friend is a photographer. She used to be a photographer for the 49ers once upon a time.
Oh, cool.
So she's got one of those foot-long lenses that she can count your whiskers from 50 feet. So they're busy running around taking shots of the players.
Yeah. This guy's a one-pocket player, you can tell.
Yeah.
You ever play over at Crown Billiards a lot in San Ramon?
Yeah, that's where I usually play. I teach there too. I have probably a dozen students.
That's awesome. Who owns that pool hall over there? Like Kevin?
Yeah. Kevin and Russ. It's a nice room. They have Monday night handicap tournaments. And once a month they add 300 to the prize fund. Or actually, one of the players who participates in the event adds the 300 once a month. So it's been drawing more players because of it. And the handicaps aren't real lopsided. You don't have to.
Pretty straight up.
Yeah, you don't have. It's not.
Nothing. That's fun. 3 games for 5.
Well, I do have to give up 3 games to a couple of people, but they're B minus, C plus players, you know. But I have the highest handicap there, so I guess it goes by winning percentage. So keeps track of how many matches you win, how many matches you play, and it goes off at 8 o'clock on Monday nights.
Nice. What's the entry fee there?
The entry fee is $15.
Okay.
And then they have a quarterly. They take just a little bit out of the entry fees each week, and they hold that back to a quarterly event.
Added money tournament.
Yeah, where they add the money back into the prize fund. You have to qualify. You have to play at least once a month to be able to qualify for that extra prize fund. And so, with the added 300 and the extra for the quarterly event, I won the quarterly event a few weeks ago.
Oh, good.
So for $15 entry fee, I won $470.
That's solid right there.
For one evening's play is not too bad.
$470 for $15. Crown
Yeah.
Billiards, San Ramon, California. Go check it out.
Yeah, well, that's the quarterly event. But the once a month event is worth probably the end of the last Monday of the month is usually $250. And they pay down, depending on how many players show up, they pay. And we get especially at the end of the month, we get anywhere from 18 to 25 players. But it goes quickly. It's only a race to 5, single elimination. So.
You know, I'm going to try and get a second chance tournament going tonight.
Oh,
like a mini.
Uh-huh.
$25. Single race to 5, single elimination. First place is 150, second place is 50.
Yeah.
8 players max.
Right. Well, you might want to announce that.
I'm going to do that
a couple times today on the loudspeaker.
I'm definitely going to do that.
All right.
I was talking to Chris about it earlier, and he says,
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea.
I think so
Everybody
too.
wants to play pool, right?
Absolutely.
There's about 40 people on the rail here with the pool cases. Nope, they're not hitting balls yet.
Yeah.
I think after the 7 o'clock match, everybody got knocked out of the tournament. There's going to be action or some minis going on.
Right. Don't worry, everybody's got the bug now, but they're watching all these great players play.
Oh, yeah. All right, Ernesto on the hill, 7-2. Hey, George, Fearless says you got the highest winning percentage at Crown.
Fearless is correct. And Fearless Phil.
Secret's out.
Yeah. Fearless Phil is one of our key benefactors for the tournament.
Is that who, Phil?
Phil, yeah, he adds the 300 once a month. And I owe him a dinner.
He says hello to you, George.
Hello, Phil.
Nesta makes another ball to break again.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I missed the one.
It's mellow. The girls dig it. Sitting here eating steak taco at California Breakfast. I'll tell you what, it's delicious. Well, Rob missed that 2 ball, left Ernesto an opening with a wide open table.
Yeah, I think he was slightly snookered on that 2 ball, and he's trying to go rail first.
Came up a little short in shape.
Yeah, in the shape, right. And Ernesto gave it back to him. Well,
Wow.
I think Ernesto's letting up just a little bit here with the wide margin of the lead. But
All right, we're going to go ahead and announce the 5 o'clock matches, starting within the next 3 or 4 minutes. These are all winner side matches. We will start 3 of them, and the 4th one will be on for table number 33. So, on table number 8,
Let it get away a little bit.
and Santos.
yeah,
Table number 9.
get in the side, but you have to shoot the 7 in the same side, maybe.
Oscar. And on deck for table number 33, it's Memoribilia and Raj Handal. You players will make your way to your tables. We can go ahead here in just 2 or 3 more minutes. All winners 5 o'clock.
3 chances this game to get out.
Yeah.
He's not closing it out.
Well, see if the youngster can get loosened up here a little bit. He's just a little too tight.
He is tight.
Yeah.
TV table.
Yeah.
The wind's blowing.
Yeah, I don't.
Everybody's got their eyes on him, checking it out.
Yeah.
Feeling a little heat.
Yeah, I know it.
Not just from Ernesto.
No, exactly. But Ernesto's not helping the cause any.
It's hard to really describe the pressure you're under when you're on a stream table, but I think it's good for the game.
Of course.
Makes you stronger when you can fade that pressure off, isn't it?
Yeah. There's only one way to get used to it, and that's dive in.
Yeah. Jump in the box.
That's it. Oh.
Really?
So, Brian,
Rob is almost
Yeah, Robert's
shocked right now.
He's almost kind of wishing that Ernesto would finish him off.
He's trying to torture me here, man.
Yeah, no. He's just, you're going to make me miss again, he says?
Oh, I'm not that easy.
Yeah.
Oh, fifth shot at the table with an open ball.
Mm-hmm.
That was the toughest shot he had so far, and he made it.
Yeah.
This may be it here, folks.
Yeah.
Ernesto Dominguez.
Yeah.
Nice shooting.
Yeah. Quite good.
Well, George, Michaels, thanks for coming out and hanging out with me for a half an hour or so. I appreciate that.
My pleasure.
Thanks for the stories of old Southwest cues and days on the road back in Chicago.
Well, we didn't get to those yet, but next time around.
It's still early, George.
I'm going to go eat myself.
Yeah, go eat. All right. All right, folks, coming up next, we have Raj Handal playing Ramon Mestica, the Filipino.
Break time?
All right, 5 o'clock players, if you will go ahead and get underway. And table 33 is now available for Raj and Ramon. So 5 o'clock players, please take the break.
Woo.
Going here, buddy.
So far, so good. I'm just plugging in
then
Raj's
you can
name and
do your
Ramon.
thing. Appreciate all the help, man.
All good,
Big
man.
help, you know.
Oh, I know. You gotta I mean, you gotta have some fun when you're out here, right?
Just even moving around, you know what I mean? Move around, get over someplace else in the room, look at other stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Get yourself moving, you know?
Absolutely.
If you sit in one spot for 12 hours, it's not too much fun.
It's nice to see daylight every now and then.
Yeah.
Being inside the pool hall. Kids asking me who Scott plays next. Is he still?
He's. I'm not really quite sure. I think he plays the winner of. I think he plays the winner of Louis Ulrich and somebody else. And they were like, I'm talking like, it's gonna be one. They're gonna be good players, you know, whoever it is. Because at this point, you know, that's all that's really. Everybody's getting weeded out. All the weak players, you know.
Absolutely.
So, is that it right here? Okay. So, we'll have a match for you guys shortly.
Super nice guy.
Yeah.
He's actually a teacher in the Philippines.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
He taught some of the guys. Well, he still teaches all the time. But if you watch him play, he can really still play.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's up there with the age of Parika, Efren.
Okay. Yeah.
This guy's got a stroke like 3 feet long. You see it?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is
It
pretty
is
to watch.
nice.
He's playing with the house cube. He can really play the game, man. Sometimes he gets a little bit too flashy. I've seen him do it. But man, look at that stroke. The stroke's as big as my car, man. This thing's huge. The Filipinos have that stroke where they have it pop. Almost look as like the cue's gonna go off the table.
Yeah.
They hold it together somehow. I don't get it.
Yeah, they still go through straight, you know?
That's amazing.
It's amazing. I don't even know whose this is. Thanks, man.
This guy's looking for a game. Anybody want to come down and play him? He's got 3 of his Filipino backers from Fremont and Milpitas that are here. And if you don't want to play him, he'll give you a lesson. So look him up. So Lenny, how long are you in town till, man?
Monday I leave, early Monday. So
Monday morning?
Yeah, so maybe I'll play a little bit on tomorrow night or something, you know?
Sure.
You know, because I'm not going to be doing the 10-ball finals or the semis. You know, POV pool will be doing it, so I'll be ready to break it down. And yeah,
mainly,
yeah. And we just said, you know what, let's do a dual stream, give it a shot, and see how it goes. It's been okay.
Well, these viewers are loving it, I tell you what.
Yeah, lots of good pool for them to watch.
Heck yeah.
So, what was the score with Ernesto and Rob when they played?
That was the first game. Oh, Ernesto and
Rob, right? Is that his name, Rob?
8-2. 8-2, Ernesto. Ernesto jumped out the gate, 5-0 lead, and he's back.
Alrighty.
What's up, Ramon? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. You like California? Ah, good. Are you staying in Milpitas? Oh, hard times, yeah. Good, Canada. Is that your students? Your students are in Canada, right? Yeah. Did your sponsor put you out here? You came out. Good, man. Good. Well, it's good to see you back. Now, do you know that this is a winner's or loser's side match? This is a winner's side match.
Yeah, it's a winner's
okay,
side.
Winner's side match here. This is for the dough, folks.
Yeah, I think these two players are in the money now.
Yeah.
actually over there?
Well, I'm pretty sure because this is the third or fourth match. Whoever wins here is guaranteed 350.
Yeah.
What it is? It's 13th or 16th, and the tournament pays 350.
Well, Scott's on the loser side. They said if he wins his
next match, he gets 350 guaranteed.
Yeah, guaranteed. So
that's what it is.
But it won't be an easy one, whoever it is. No, there's no easy matches now.
A bunch of stone killers in the room now.
Yeah.
Well, Trey Kane came up to me and asked me if I wanted to bet on the Scott, Frost, and Raj match, and I really didn't know much about Raj.
Yeah.
So I said, I'll give him action.
Yeah.
And I took Raj, and he won.
Yeah.
So Trey just handed me a pocket full of money.
Oh, I like that.
Say a pocket full of money.
Yeah, right.
Now I know he's a little hot at me.
Yeah.
But he did ask me to bet, so just remember that, Trey.
Tell him he's got some one pocket action.
now I'm gonna have to fire back at him playing some one pocket tonight.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Of course, I haven't hit a ball in a day and a half now, so I'm hanging out, commentating matches, having fun. I've heard this song about 10 times already.
Oh. Yeah.
It's a cool song.
Since I've been here, since I've been here about 20. Yeah, you know. But I hear it like at least seems 4 to 5 times a day.
I like the opening line when the girl says, "How many times you screwed me over?"
Yeah.
All the guys can relate to that one.
Yeah, right.
Half the people in here.
All right, well, go get yourself something to eat, buddy.
I did.
Did you? Oh, you chowed down? What? Oh, God.
Josh bought me 2 tacos, and I snuck them in there. You can have somebody come in and take over.
I can handle it.
Yeah, that's all
good. Yeah.
I actually wouldn't mind watching a little bit of this match, actually. I'm gonna jump out of this chair though in just a second.
Yeah, you're right. Just move around a little bit. Right? Yeah, stretch out a little bit.